Alright, let's go ahead and pick up where we left off yesterday. So, today, we're going to be jumping back into the run, and I think the first thing we have planned to do is grab Lae'zel and jump right back into character creation from yesterday. For anyone who wasn't here for yesterday's stream, basically we're just trying to beat Baldur's Gate 3 as the Morioh warriors from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 4. Right? Pretty self-explanatory, but what that entails is a little more involved. So right now, we currently have a party of like 9 people, something pretty ridiculous. We're gonna end up with a party of like 11 people. We're gonna have all like the Morioh warriors and even a couple of the villains of Part 4 of JoJo's, all on one team. And for anyone who might think that that might be a little overpowered and busted, you're absolutely right. So I did make sure to download the Nightmare difficulty mod to offset how easy this is going to be with all these like high-powered characters all in one party. But basically, we're taking their representation from the JoJo's fighting game, JoJo's All-Star Battle Royale or remaster, and we're gonna be trying to recreate each of the characters in terms of class, in terms of abilities, based on their appearance in that game, because I feel like it most accurately and most succinctly kind of gathers all of their powers and abilities together. Like, I'm making sure not to leave anything out. So right now we have Josuke, Koichi, Jotaro, Okuyasu, Rohan, and Yukako. And we're about to go grab Shigechi. Hey, Persona. And welcome back, Ike Main. It's good to see some new people joining up and some familiar folks from yesterday. So I guess we'll just head up and grab Lae'zel.
Zoru was right. Yellow is the thing's danger. And if it escapes...
Poor Lae'zel, they're calling her an ugly toad.
Your skull pounds in response.
Skull pounds.
Get rid of them.
See, Lae'zel's gonna be kind of... she's being rude, but, I mean, she's not... If Yankee are intelligent creatures just like you, release her and let us converse civilly. Yeah, okay, so that's like a good thing about him being, saying boss back with the morning Morioh radio announcement. That's the good thing about picking Monk for Josuke right off the bat, is that I find that the Monk has the most, like, class-specific dialogue for, like, being peaceful, like being civil and being like a negotiator. So I can appreciate that. This is, I feel like, of all the options here, why should I help is a little like, I don't know, it's not friendly like Josuke. And then I feel like the persuasion option is not great either, because it's like, okay, we're gonna kill Lae'zel. So this one is being honest and then just asking the tieflings to not murder this random person. On a quest to find Kira in the lands of Baldur's Gate 3 or something. I never played that game. Well, you know what, Persona Enjoyer? I would recommend it. It's a very fun game. You get to do stuff like this. What is Mimir? I'm not sure what that is. It would give me advantage, but I'm not going to use it, because I'm pretty sure it's just like a random item I was given for a mod, and to get like infinite advantage is maybe not the most fair thing in the world. So we're just gonna go ahead and roll flat. Oh, brother. I don't have any bonuses. I failed a 7. This is gonna get a little dicey.
But Demise.
No. We're taking it back to camp.
Uh,
Kevlar will know what to do with it.
I don't want to lie to them, but cheat helmet. No, it's like a skull. I've seen this thing before when I've done like testing and stuff like that. I don't think I've ever actually gotten a chance to use it, but it's like, I mean, I don't know. It's literally like a skull, like Mimir from God of War, right, or from the original mythology. He's just he's gonna like whisper in his like thick Scottish accent. He's gonna whisper sweet nothings into my ears, and it's gonna inspire me. Yeah, I think at this point he'd go for deception, because like he tried the nice way and then they didn't listen, so now he's gonna be like, run, it's gonna kill you. And even though that might be a bit of, like, tonal whiplash, it's like, well, I thought you just said that it was, like, a civil, normal person, and now you're saying it's gonna murder you. Yeah, let's hope I roll a little higher. There we go, 17. I would have much preferred to get them with the you know, honest truth, but oh, a blast. Oh, a blast, you say? That's interesting. I'm in dire need of healing. Where is this camp? Don't fail a 5, or else, you know, that's... Oh, brother, a nat 1. Great way to start off the stream here. We're only 5 minutes in, and I'm already failing on 7s and 5s.
We've enough mouth.
I already know what it is. I already know where it is. Go away. Yeah, now that they're out of earshot, sure. I wouldn't, like... I don't know if it'd be fair to, like, taunt her. Also, I just noticed that Yukako is the only one that's not, on, non-lethal. So I'll go ahead and take care of that. Yeah, we have, waiting for them to leave. We have Josuke here. We have poor little Koichi. He's a little gnome, because he's tiny. He really is this small. I saw a manga panel, yeah, get all your bad rolls out of the way early. Yeah, hopefully they don't start showing up in combat. Yeah, I saw a panel of when Koichi first meets Jotaro in the manga. God dang, man, he's up to the dude's shins. Like, he is really tiny, and Jotaro is huge. So which is Jotaro. We got him with his signature floppy farmer hat. You know what he's known for. Jotaro should be on lethal. Actually, you know what? I think you're right. Can I just... How do I... Okay, can I separate him? And then... No. I guess not. We'll figure it out, I suppose. Make sure I don't forget him there. Matter of fact, let me... Bank, and then group them all back together. Just to have them in the... Oh. Wait, what? Oh, no, I'm screwing everything up now. Yeah, that's fine. Well, in any event, yeah, we have, Jotaro there, then we have Yukako.
No, never mind.
Then we have Rohan. Don't know why he's in the middle of doing an attack, but, and then we have Okuyasu. Must be because he's standing too close to Josuke. Alright, let's see. I don't want to waste, like, a spell slot, right? Rock Slam doesn't take, like, a spell or anything. Yeah, because it's from a feat. There, we'll just... There we go. Alright, now we have Lae'zel. Yukako on lethal makes sense too. Sets the girl on fire. Yeah, that's very true. I will say that Josuke is extending to them that they not go around and murder hobo everyone. You know, at least until we figure out whether or not you can individually turn people onto lethal mode. Oh, that's the crash. I'll say a simple thank you wouldn't go amiss, because she really did just, like, she was rude to me, and then she woke up and chose violence.
You may as well suggest a wyvern.
Okay, now she's calling me a worm.
Thanks.
Does that constitute an insult? Should we, like, knock her out? Because we don't actually need her. Huh. You guys decide for me in the chat. I'm not making that decision. Is an implicit or a suggestive, is a subtweet considered an insult? Right? She didn't say that I was a worm, but she did say that me asking for a thank you was the equivalent of like a what did she say? A wyvern bowing to a worm. So she didn't insult his hair, but there is no hair insult in the entire game. We talked about this a little bit in the last stream, but basically, I mean, I went through the entire thing. I went through, like, all the dialogue in the game, and there's, like, no specific insult of a hairstyle. So, I mean, if we go just solely based on hairstyle insults, that part of his personality wouldn't be featured at all. So the way I was thinking of doing it, and and I guess I'll ask you guys if you think this is a good way of going about it, is basically anytime anyone insults me, it would be the equivalent of insulting Josuke's hair. And he flies off the handle and has to attack that person. You know, add something of like a challenge element to this quote unquote challenge run. I guess we'll let her off this time because Josuke's not incredibly bright. He's tactical, but I don't know if he'd pick up on the subtweet. She does say she offers a cure. Okay.
The party's full. You'll need to
Meet me back at camp.
But heed my words. The horned ones mentioned a camp.
Insult to his
One
style.
this
We'll see.
zombie
I don't know how many of
I
those are in the
hate
game. Like, for example, I know if anyone ever uses vicious mockery on me, then my immediate response will to use my levels of barbarian that I plan to take with Josuke, and I will activate rage and pummel them into the ground. But I guess now we add a slot to our team, and we start on Shigechi. That's gonna be fun. Let's see. Worms are dragons. Dragons are cool, meaning his hair is cool. I like it. I like it. Yeah, here's another fun fact for you, since I'm always beaming with fun facts. Did you know that the word worm, in terms of like the insect that like wriggles around in the ground, they are named after worms, as in like dragons, because like back in ye olden times, people thought that like they were dragons that swam underground. Ain't that something, JoJo? Ain't that wacky, JoJo? All right, so now we'll go ahead and save, and then we add the Shigetchmeister. Oh, he ain't gonna be that tall. All right, so we'll do male. Race will be not halfling. Not dwarf. That's maybe a bit excessive. He ain't chonk. Halfling. We don't want to do this? No. Saving throws against poison. Yeah, sure. He's a bit of a stocky guy, so that kind of falls in line with that. I don't know if he has any poison resistance feats in Part 4, but he does find Kira. Kira is kind of like a poison or like a virus on Morioh, so it's kind of like the same thing, something like that. I also feel like if someone goes down, Josuke's rage is justified. Yeah, okay, yeah, that too. So like, he's fine when people bully him, so long as it's not about his hair. But he has shown to be like a defender of people. Right, like, so for example, when the bullies at the beginning of the series attack and injure the turtle, he's not really upset because he knows that the bullies are going to go away and that he can just heal the turtle, so it's not that big of an issue. It's only when they insult his hair that he, like, flies off the handle, beats the snot out of him, permanently breaks that one guy's nose, and then, you know, he heals the turtle anyway and helps it. But I feel like if it was like a person attacking like an ally or like a close friend, that would maybe probably invoke like a stronger reaction, right? That would definitely be maybe like a rage moment. So what are we starting with? We're starting with Ranger. Hopefully it doesn't have any headwear. Okay, yeah. And then we get a picture of Shigechi since I'm gonna try to recreate his beautiful mug. Shigekio. Starts with a Y, I can't remember. Yangyu, yeah. Okay, let's get this beautiful guy here. Koichi got shot. Yeah, that sounds right. Especially because Koichi's like his best friend. So it appears that he's got like a little green. So kind of strange. It almost comes down to like a skirt-like pattern. Try to avoid doing all simple robes. But you know how it goes. Sometimes it's like everyone kind of looks a little similar. They threw Koichi instead of the turtle, he might be more mad. Yeah. And even back then, I can't remember because again, it's been a while since I've done the beginning. Were they friends at the very beginning? Or like acquainted, or like whatever the situation was. I'm not sure if they were like on good terms, but still I think it would, especially later on in the series, right? I mean, Koichi goes on to become like his best friend. Okay, so that's the end of the list. Which one did I like the best? You know what? What the heck? It's got yellow and green. His outfit's yellow and green. Let's go with this. Background. I wonder. Whoa, let's it's gonna be Scribe. Everyone gets Scribe. Except for Josuke. Josuke got Guardian because he's the son of, or the grandson of a cop. Yeah, Koichi just moved there. They met for the first time then. Yeah. You're right. Yeah, he was. That's why everyone says he gives off main character vibes, because he was like our fish out of water character. He was the one that we like project onto to like learn about the world of like Morioh and like the going-ons there. Okay, so what are we gonna need? I mean, this is geared for Ranger, so that's good. I think we can lose a little strength there, a little constitution. I plan to go into Wizard, don't I? You're a wizard, Harry. I'm a what? A wizard. Alright, let's see. Shingekyo Yangyu. All the way down here, because he's a annoying little brat. No, he's gonna go into Druid, so I need Wisdom. I'll just be taking the Wizard Magic Initiate feat. Okay, does he steal? I'm trying to think. I know he goes around. No, because that was Josuke's scheme to go around and pick up loose change and like coupons for stuff, and then he gets like big super rich, and he like buys out a bunch of stuff. Yeah, sure, we can do criminal. What are criminals like? What's the stuff? Sleight of hand and stealth. Stealth maybe not super important. Sleight of hand is definitely. +5 to initiative and can't be surprised. That's a really good bonus. Let's see. So that's as high as we can go for Dex. Okay, so those are maxed out, so. Oh. So maybe not a criminal. That sucks. That's a really good bonus. Yeah, I guess we'll just stick with Scribe. What is the Scribe bonus? Does it get one? Where you learn to write with a clear hand? No. No special bonuses, unfortunately. Okay, so we have like 1 point. I guess we can put it into Constitution because he's a hardy boy. Not very smart, that's for sure. Let's see. Let's not do stealth. Or animal handling. Let's do insight, because he kind of figures out Kira's whole bit. Survival is fine, I guess. I guess we do have to pick from here. Athletics and stealth don't really match, so I'll do animal handling, since Harvest is kind of like an animal. Alright, here's the fun part. Here we go. Oh, brother. Only a face mother could love. Alright. Let's see. So... face. Yeesh. It's rough. He's missing half of his teeth. Okay, not bad. Definitely gotta be like a big rounded chin. Not that one. Face is too thin. Covered in scars for some reason. Okay, that one's good. Let me see. I think I would like this one a little better because the eyes are a little softer. Pet turtle named Gonda. See, there you go. I see, I'm already ahead of the ball, man. Oh, man, that one's pretty good because of the chin. He's got a bit of a chin going on there, friend. That one's a little too basic. And then... perfect. That's what we want for Shigechi, a 60-year-old man. Survivalist finds. Not the only real good guy that dies. Listen, it's not that kind of survival. It doesn't mean that he's gonna survive catching these hands. It just means that he's gonna survive being a 13-year-old in Morioh with like Angelo on the loose and Kira and you know, not to say that like they're all serial killers, but most of them have killed like at least someone. Angelo and Kira are straight up serial killers. Akira like killed Keicho, so he does murder people. I don't know if Yuya. I mean, I know he siphons people's nutrients, but I don't know if he like murders people. Anyway, I think I think that's fine. I think the double chin really brings it together. Gonta. Yeah, I mean, that close enough. You got the sound right. Okay, so he's got like another olive complexion. So let's Warm 6. Warm 7's a little dark. Warm 7 is like Okuyasu. So Warm 6 I think is fine. It's a bit olive. I wonder what I picked for Jotaro because he has pretty much the same complexion as Jotaro. Whatever, that's fine. Maturity as low as it goes because he's like the youngest of the group. His eye color. He's got interesting eyes. They're like gray. Is that right? Let me see. I know I can just Google it. Only kills in bed, bruh. Yeah, you have the like the gangster chicks, the three like they're like the old school 80s Japanese gangsters. Criminal since he hates giving up money, but yeah, I understand Scribe. Yeah, true. It's like he's definitely miserly. He's definitely like he's like a little Mr. Krabs, but that's true. He actively goes out of his way to not commit crimes, so he does have that sense of morality. Threatens Josuke and Okuyasu over the lottery. That's true, but to be fair, I am not a criminal, and I would also threaten people over a winning lottery ticket. Let me see. Shigechio eye color. So it says blue. Okay, so that's like another mute blue, kind of like Jotaro. Right, in the colorization of the manga, it's a little more pronounced, but in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, All-Star Battle, it's a very mute blue, like Jotaro's, so I guess we'll go with that. That works. It's a little piercing. Do we have any softer blues? That one matches the coloring in the manga, but it's... I think this one better matches his appearance in the game. When he intoxicated 2 minors against their... That's Shigechi, man. Oh, Shigechi, what a silly guy, just doing some silly things. The head is gonna be the worst part. I have no idea whether or not it's even possible. Piercings? Can I get like head piercings? Like spears sticking out of my head. Maybe it's a hairstyle that replicates it. Because if not, we're just going straight bald. That's gorgeous. I love it. Let's see. Friar Tuck doesn't help because it's hair everywhere except for where we need it. On the top of our head. No. He may not have spikes on his head. But he is busting for real. Got the give him the Gen Z broccoli haircut. No arguing Kira's background. Yeah, that's for sure. That's gonna be the easiest one in the game. He's busting for real, no cap. He's got that skibbity riz, my fellow Gen Z. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's gonna be anything from my recollection that even comes close to the majesty that is Shigechio Yangyu. Or Shigekio Yangyu. So we'll go bald. That's fine. No pattern baldness. Tis what it is. Flesh-colored hair. Yeah, man. For sure. Okay, I think we're just ready to go. This is our Shigeki. This is our Shigeki. That's we're starting off great. Who's the next character in creation? Let's see. I think I'll just go ahead and do Akira. Because he's like the only... I said I was going to do Keicho and Yuya later because they're a little more involved So I'm gonna have to like figure stuff out. I don't want to saddle you guys with like a million like hour-long character creations right off the rip. We're already like 20 minutes in and we've been spending all that time on character creation. So I think the next one will be Akira, and then we'll finish our Act 1 cast with Kira and maybe Keicho. Kira will be Will, and I think Keicho will be right? I might be misremembering here. Something like that. But yeah, we'll figure it out as we go. We'll give him his actual name instead of his nickname. Yeah. Yo. Yengyu. Next is his guardian. We will go for another halfling. With Yankee, human, half-elf, drow, elf, Githyanki, gnome, close, tiefling, half-orc, half-orc, human, half-orc. I think it wants me to pick a half-orc. Dwarf, we're getting a little closer. Githyanki, half-elf, gnome, drow, gnome. Yo, come on, where's the halfling representation? We're just gonna keep going. The whole stream is gonna be me sitting here randomizing. Gnome, Yankee, half orc. Let's check the chat while we're waiting for this. His guardian, that girl that hits him with a ball. Who? The canonically youngest member came out looking the oldest, like a 40-year-old man. Yeah, he's like 13, but he looks like he's. I mean, to be fair, that's anime accurate. He's 13, but he looks 40. Sketchy looks like he's about to stand next to a weight machine in pajama bottoms for 2 hours. Bruh. That is the most, like... That is the strangest insult. That is the strangest effective insult that I've ever heard. Dwarf. Elf. Human. Dwarf. Half-elf. Is halfling... I was about to say, is halfling even an option? This is his guardian. This is his halfling guardian. Thanks, halfling guardian. Alright. The one that hits him... One girl that hits him with a basketball... when he was being attacked by Kira, and he was looking for Josuke? Is that who that is? Trying to make sure I remember correctly here. Okay, we have... they can be friends. Is he shorter than... Yeah, I mean, maybe. I mean, they're on a slope, so it's kind of hard to tell, but, I mean, it's accurate. I do believe he is shorter than Koichi. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and take a second level of Ranger, I do believe. I mean, no reason not to. And we're gonna go ahead and take, some stuff here. Let me see. What do I need from cantrips? If anything at all. Let me see. So I need Find Familiar. Infestation, Legion of Bees. Okay, so nothing crazy yet. God, no crash, please. Yeah, I was thinking that as soon as I leveled up. I was like, I sure hope it doesn't crash. Most evil girl in all of JoJo's. Yes, absolutely. That chick was a monster. I'll go with Hail of Thorns, because it's kind of like his bee stings, right? From Harvest. And then... I guess we'll do Ensnaring Strike, because it's kind of like a... Like, he's sending Harvest to, like wrap around them and hold them down and then, like, stab them. Okay, that's fine. That works. So, fighting style. Will I even need one? I should probably do defense of some kind. Only because, like, while Shigeki doesn't wear armor, he's going to be really bad with AC. But that's kind of, like, true to form, though. Because he's not going to be, like... I wish the unarmed fighting style was available, because I would just do that. I think there's a mod for it, but I don't know if I have it downloaded, and I don't know if it works. You can add Keicho. Makes sense. Yeah. Should I do Keicho first? I mean, maybe, I guess. Sure, yeah, we can do we can do it like on a spectrum, right? We can go from like heroes, and then like Keicho would be like neutral because he was a bad guy, but he was only a bad guy because he misunderstood the situation and he got killed before he had a chance to be a good guy. And then we move on to the actual bad guys. Uh, we can be bees. This isn't your world, but we can be bees. You'll live for 30 years. I don't get the reference. Um, let's see. Ranged weapon attacks. Thrown weapons. Maybe that. Let me see. Do I have anything? Because he's like through and through like a summoner. He basically only attacks with Harvest, right? He doesn't really scrap. I guess this one is like the best one for somebody that doesn't like have a weapon or like have like armor. He can see invisible people. So first off, we're gonna go ahead and get our first bug-based spell here. We're gonna get infestation. There we go. That's gonna be our swarm of harvest. Let me see if I have anything else. I don't think I saw anything else, but it's worth checking. Sapping Sting. I mean, it has the word Sting in it, but it doesn't really fall in line with, like, what he does as a character. Wait until you guys check out what I did for Yuya. That was probably the one that I was most proud of in terms of, like, figuring out how to replicate his ability to, like, drain people's blood. Or not their blood, but, like, their nutrients. That was pretty, as the kids say, that was pretty skibbity. Oh, brother. I think I almost vomited saying that. Implode a corpse. I like the impaling those around it, right? The spiky part, right? But I don't like the corpse part. Let's see. Well, the problem with close quarter shooter is like I'm not using any ranged attacks, right? It only works if you're using like ranged attacks, and Shigeki is gonna end up having none. I guess I'll go with Mage Hand. If all else fails, Mage Hand. And now for my spell. Let me see. Do I have anything in here? I didn't mark anything down, but I might be misremembering or forgetting or being stupid. I do my fair share of that. Thunder Punch. Boom. Let's see. Arctic Breath. Bro, you got some Arctic Breath. Oh, I do need a first level spell. I need Shield, because that is one of the things that he's able to do, is that he is able to defend himself with Harvest. Right? They, like, group up on him and prevent people from, like, attacking him. Because, of course, I mean, he's got to use it defensively in the show, or else, like, people would just be like, okay, I'm gonna avoid dealing with Harvest, and I'm just gonna kill the little man. Let's see. Corpse Explosion is definitely more like Kira. Yeah, definitely. So when I was doing my testing, that spell actually wasn't even in the game. So that might be a change that I make in real time, right? Something that I didn't account for in testing, but something that I will add, you know, now that it exists in the game. Mage Hand actually makes sense. Yeah, right? Like it's kind of like, because it can, I don't know if Mage Hand could, like, I've never really used Mage Hand all that much, so I don't really know what it does, but, I know it can, like, punch things, you know, it's kind of like it's like an autonomous, like Delio. Alright, so we're gonna save, and then we're gonna deal with these people. So let me think about how big our party should be, because I'm pretty sure, I think we have too many people right now. Let me reassess. Okay. So, let's see. We have Gale, 1, 2 is Astarion, 3 is Lae'zel, 4 is Shadowheart. Is that all? So we should have like a 5-person party, right? Not like 20 people. Because I started off with Jotaro and Koichi, and then I I got some new folks. So let's like rebalance the team here. So one more head count just to make sure I'm not forgetting anyone. Gale, Lae'zel, Astarion, Shadowheart. 4. So we're going to send a couple of these people to the camp. Yeah, we have 4. So we're going to keep Koichi, Jotaro, and Okuyasu. So that'll be Josuke and 4 companions. So we'll send back Yukako.
What's up for discussion?
Spend some time with Withers. Well, he's not here.
Very well.
Yeah, just wait here. Shigeki. I know we just got you, but
Very well.
wait in my camp, please. Rohan, with your Joker haircut.
What's up for discussion?
Wait in my camp. Okay. I think we have everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, technically, we can take one more because it's 4 companions plus Josuke. So I guess we'll take Rohan because he was the most recent addition to the team. Follow me. Let's get back to work. All right. Now we go, and we're gonna do the Withers dungeon. Just leave the extras back in camp at the time. Yeah, exactly. All right. Let me check my checklist. What are we doing first? So we've saved all the companions so far. We haven't gotten Will and Karlak, but we'll get to them when we get to them. All right, 10 points for this. I feel like we're probably gonna get into a fight with these people. Warren, shut up, Warren. Shut up, Gimblebach.
It's ours. All of it.
Let me see. Loud words hide fear, confusion. So no, I think that's too insightful for Josuke. I feel like that would be like Teranosuke, the guy who's like able to like detect people's tells. That'd be a little more along that line. I don't think he would go outright for deception or intimidation, you know, even though the guy is like harassing him. I think he would just say, I mean no harm, I'm looking around. And I know that's going to lead to a fight, but the deception doesn't work for me because I don't think he'd lie to someone's face, you know, right off the rip. Maybe persuasion to try to, like, ward the guy off from... No, the first option. Okay, yeah. I guess we'll do the first option. I mean no harm, I was just looking around.
First you look, the only thing we're...
Get him! Oh, and then all my people are back here, because that's how it goes. That's Baldur's Gate, baby. Alright, Okuyasu, get him! He's too far away. Guess I'll dash, because where is the wizard lady? Let me see. If I go on... She's all the way on the other side. Oh, brother. I'm gonna have to try to range attack her. I'll just do this and try to cut them off so they can't escape. Okay.
So much for peace.
Jotaro, you go for him. I wonder, can I push that crate off and then he falls? I think I'll do Magic Stone as a bonus action. And then as my action, I could throw it. 60% chance. 55, 50. It only gets lower and lower. Can I hit her from all the way over here? No, target too far. What if I get, like, right here? Because I can still hit him. Oh, yes, I can. Wow. The range on Star Platinum. Extremely epic. Okay. Makes the most sense for Josuke there. Yeah, for sure. He would just try to, like, be like, hey, I'm not trying to pick a fight or anything. Koichi, you're gonna go ahead and smack this guy.
May the gods take you first.
There he goes. And then let's push him. Bye! Bye, loser! Okay. So now she's gonna cast, like, some kind of magic. Hopefully that didn't work. Oh, no, it definitely worked. Oh, shit. It got... Oh, it got Josuke. No, we'll go ahead and take the hit. Wow, that did a lot of damage, dude. Oh my god, that crit! Is this a sign of things to come? Into the vines too. Yeah, exactly. I was like, that's pretty sweet. I mean, it sucks that he's the ranged guy, so you know it could be better. But let's see, what can I do with Rohan here? Yukako, Koichi, Rohan. Okay. So do I have anything yet? Yes, I do. Okay. So I could, in theory, do that, but I'm going to just go ahead and... Oh, wait! Yeah, I forgot. He's a aesthetic or whatever. Could do that. Gimblebach is... Who's, like, up next? Not him. Sure. Give it a shot, because she's, No, she's saved. Damn. But I can... Let's see, what's my focuses? Advantage. I think we'll do that one. Okay. He's fine. He's gonna get pushed. So I'm gonna bring Rohan around here. Shove his free wake up? Word? Hope he's not first. Yeah, totally, forgot about Shove being free wake up. Okay, let's see. I'll use... how much health does he have? He has 26. Yeah, I'll use Second Wind. 2 health points. Hell yeah. Thanks, brother. Okay. 4 damage. Not nothing. Okay, so Jotaro's in a bad kind of way. I think I'm gonna use the health potion, and I'm just going to shove with Koichi. Throw another stone. Let's actually throw it at him, because he's almost dead. There we go. Okay. Koichi. Oh no, Koichi. I think we might have to take the hit. I mean, we could just... Could I throw a health potion at him? Is that gonna be enough? Let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know in the chat if I should throw a health potion at Josuke. I'm gonna do it. Can we get Rohan in there too? I mean, there's no point because he's... Ah, what the hell? I'll just go and push him.
With haste.
Oh, he missed. That was the right call. Now I'm gonna push him towards... Dude Bro. And then... Maybe I go over here, I guess? Do I have anything I can throw at him? I can throw a longsword. Yeah, why not? 1 damage. That's what we do, guys. Oh! Ice knife. And she almost killed Josuke. Okay. It would work. Yeah, I figured as much, because it's like, Oh. Uh-oh. Here we go. Alright. Okay. Interesting. I think that guy is a problem. So Rohan will get a turn first. So I won't do the rock. Guess I'll do impact on Gimblebach. Hope I don't slip here.
Time for some bloody
There we go. Oh, a critical hit. Hell yeah. Alright. Now we're cooking. Reroll. Okay. He got second wind, but he also only got 2 health points back. Got him. Ow. Okay, he jumps, so that kind of blows. Rohan gets a chance here. Let me not slip on ice. Okay. I'm gonna try to throw my dagger at him. That would be the... What would I do if I were a manga hero attack from part 4. That's when he's fighting Josuke and he like throws the pens and stuff and whatever have you in Josuke's face to try to get him to look at the dark pink boy hero manga panel or whatever it is.
All right,
Here we go. Oh, critical miss, brother. I don't accept that. Let's see. Do I have... I do, but I would have to risk that. So I'm just going to go ahead and walk over here and hit him.
grave mistake.
Oh, I kicked him right in the face. And I'm going to do knockback. Oh, he's saved. Lame. Oh, he got Jotaro. Yeah, it was like the only person he could have got. Yeah, because he's right up next. So I will throw a health potion. I was afraid that was going to happen, where, like, it just doesn't work for some reason. Yeah, it's fun. Okay.
Wonder if this is worth the cost.
Maybe it'll work this time.
Seems like the best way.
There we go. All right. And then for this guy, we can do a flurry of blows. Nice! And then we leveled up from that, too. Koichi, go ahead and take your prize, brother. And then start making your way downstairs.
Path lies before me.
Okay.
No choice but to keep going.
So now he's up, but he... Okay. This is fine. This is fine. Everything's fine, guys. Only has a bonus action. I'm going to go ahead and use that. Critical hit! Oh, wait, was it a critical hit on him? Oh, she killed her own guy. Ruthless. Okay. Could use Step of the Wind. This is Josuke, right? Yeah, he's got a thing like that. Breakthrough, beat you up. After you use an unarmed strike if at all possible. I mean, I could use Rock Slam. Target is too far. If I used a bonus action to jump a little closer. Okay. Rock Slam prone. Not enough movement. Egad. You sure? Yeah, damn, she's just out of range. I guess we can do a dash.
These boots have seen everything.
Alright. Now it's his turn. He's gonna hit Jotaro, yeah. But he only hit him for like 3 damage, so that's not bad. Try to charm him. Charmed, nice. Okay. Sure, let's do a mighty leap. Well, it costs a side point, so... Nah, I won't do that.
Another step forward.
Just head on over. Yeah, he proned. It's fine. He wasn't going anywhere anyway. Ah, god dang it. That guy does too much damage. Okay, Okuyasu. Yeah. I'm gonna throw another health potion. Here we go. Hey. There we go. Okay. Now we're cooking. Just go downstairs, bro. Okay. That's fine.
Still breathing, despite
All right.
everything.
You're a problem. You gotta go. No, I can't make a new one. Let me just get out of the way then. Attack of opportunity? Oh, he's only charmed against Rohan. Dang it. Alright, flurry of blows. I'll go here so that bow guy can't hit me.
Where do I go
Alright,
from
that's
here?
good enough. You... Not enough movement? Is my movement halved? Tis. Alright, you're gonna have to throw something else. I think you have a bow you can throw. Oh no, you have a sword here. I think you got it from the guy. Yink.
This ends well.
And it missed. Dang it. Alright, go downstairs. And don't slip. There you go. Your Shigechi kind of look like you scaled Dopo Orochi down pre-eye loss. Alright, look. Not all bald people look the same, alright? Let's go ahead and...
Very well.
Oi, Joski. I'm about to push a woman to her death. Okay, have a nice trip. What? Oh no, it didn't work. I was gonna say see you next fall. Can I push her like that? No, because they're too close. 3 to 8. I think I'll just go for impact. Yeah, that did good damage. Come on, let's go. Oh, come on, I almost got him. It'd be funny if he tripped. Okay, so Rohan is down, and that sucks because it was his turn next. You just stay right there. No. Ugh. That guy is a major problem. Where do I go with you? Okayas, you. Let's just go for broke.
On my way.
Here we go. Right up to this guy. Am I able to reach him with my punches? No, I didn't think so. Alright. You're a problem. Let's solve that problem, huh? Can I get him? Let me see the time. So if I kill her, that would be better because she only has 4 health and she's like right there. Now I can try to Flurry of Blows him, and if I slip, it's fine. Nice! Now he's only got like 1 hit point. Heck yeah, dude. We go ahead and jump. And thump. Oh, he missed.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
This is a predicament. Here we go. Okay. I have... Oh, but the target is too far away. He's gonna get another attack in. Lame. Lame. So super lame. I can get... Not Okuyasu, dude. Not your own people. Why is it that you can only hit your own people where you are? Okay, I was about to say. Let's get Warren G. Harding over here. Got him. Alright, at least your entire turn wasn't for, like, in vain. Okay, he missed his attack. Here we go. Alright, Okuyasu just passed. Alright, finish him. Oh, nope. Okay, never mind. Finish him off. There we go. Now we're cooking. What does everyone say? Everyone says, you're the best ever. You're the best to ever do it. Wait, we have to save Rohan. Oi, Joski, we have to go back and save Rohan. Before he dies. There we go. Alright. Koichi's not seeing enough movement. You're wrong, they all do. What am I wrong about? Bryan Cranston, Samuel L. Jackson apart. Ken and Okuyasu, yeah, that's right. Dude can't do anything. Yikes, that was close. Yeah, you're telling me, man. Go ahead and take a short rest there. We're gonna need a little extra for some of y'all. But yeah, that's how I expected it to go because it's supposed to be like super hardcore mode. So Gimblebach is unconscious and he's dead. I didn't kill him. That was his teammate. He got hit by an ambulance. That wasn't me. Let's go up here and loot the wizard lady. What was that? Talus divination without magic? Then we get to level up. Oh, that's fun. Okay, interesting. Thanks for whatever that was. Go back to Joski. Doing stupid Okuyasu. Oh, not all bald people look the same. What's the difference between Samuel L. Jackson and Bryan Cranston, man? Well, you know, joke's on you because he's not bald anymore, so you know, doesn't count. It's totally different. All right, let's no, don't go up the ladder. No, and then they're all gonna follow me up the ladder, and I'm not gonna be able to use it. Oh, you stupid people. Yeah. All right. So with that done, I'll go ahead and loot Warren, loot the backpack, and then we'll head into the dungeon. Oh, no, I'm encumbered. I forgot that that was a thing because I've had, like, tons of mods that just make it so that I don't have to deal with encumbrance anymore. Send it to Jotaro. He's got nothing going on. What's this bow I have? Oh, no, I can't do that. Ah, god dang it. Man, that's so dumb. Jotaro. You're gonna need to equip a lot of weapons. We're gonna have to do this manually. That's fun. You know what? I'm starting to think maybe I should disable some of those mods and figure out which one this is. I might do that because of this. Yeah. Peak gameplay, guys. Let me check what this bow is while I'm doing this. Soul Cyan bow. What does it do? Why is it magic? Why is it blue? Doesn't say. Thanks for all the important information. All right. Give me. I'm not gonna finish that. I was gonna say, give me that weapon you have there, but you guys already got me with I hunger for the Chinese yesterday. So you know what? I've learned to watch what I say. All right. And there we go. Okay. Division of labor, right?
Still alive, so that's
Mystic
progress.
item. Yeah, like, what does it do? What makes it special? What makes it special? Okay, I think I got everything there. Alright, time for level up, so I'm gonna go ahead and save. Samuel Jackson in Breaking Bad? Why are you blue? Alright. So let's see. Now it's getting a little more, because we're getting to what? This is level 3. And now it's not just starting out. Okay. So Josuke gets. So now we can finally get our stands. Here we go. Totem. Wave of the Totem Knight. That's pretty cool looking. That's the Fandarith thing from before. Way of the Astral Self. Let's go, dude. I waited for like a month and a half for this class to come out. So now we get summon Astral Self, manifest portions of your Astral Self to gain powerful benefits. And you get Arms of the Astral Self. Manifest the arms of your Astral Self, damaging enemies that you can see within 3 meters. Your Wisdom modifier may be used for strength checks and saving throws, and you can attack with the Astral Arms using Wisdom to deal force damage at increased range. And that's a bonus action to activate those. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's really good. Nothing, they just made it blue. Yeah, that sounds about right. Because I mean, it didn't say it had any special effect. Please tell me we didn't crash. It's not that big of a deal because I can just reload, but still, come on. Oh, I hear background level up music. This doesn't seem good. Oh, there we go. Yay. Okay. I don't know if you heard that, but I was starting to put my controller down. I was getting a little concerned. So be like, so, what's up with you guys? You know, what are you guys up to these days? Crash. No, we're good. We're safe. We're all right. We're blue. Yabba dee yabba die. Let's go ahead and get, you guys would never guess it, Way of the Ascendant Dragon, because Jotaro is famously known for his breath of fire. No, he can apparently eat a bunch of cigarettes, though. That's pretty cool. Way of the Astral Self. Okay. Go ahead and get all of our Astral Self out of the way. Jackson to his lightsaber before he got a purple one. That's actually true. He was like, "Can I get a purple lightsaber?" And they're like, "Well, lightsabers are only red or blue." And he's like, or green. And he's like, "Well, can I have a purple one?" And what's his name? God, I'm blanking on his name. George Lucas. He was like, "I think we can do a purple one," and he was so happy, bro. Okay, so we're not gonna go into fighter just yet. I think we're gonna get. Okay, what do I need for like Act 1? Act 1 I represent by Find Familiar. So, yeah, okay. So Rune Knight is going to be Act 2, so we won't go into Fighter until we have a couple levels in Scribe Wizard. Scribe, of course, because I can, like, inscribe things. Gunga Song. Misa, Misa! Well, so I'll do a level of Monk to get Astral Self, so I have a stand. And then I'll start going into Wizard, then Rune Knight, then Cosmic Sorcerer. Also, I need a Bard spell feat, but I don't actually remember why, so I'll have to check in a second. Okay. So I'm level 2 Monk. So what did I need the Magic Initiate Bard for? Oh, Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Okay, Magic Initiate Bard. We can do Vicious Mockery. Oh. Whatever. Thunder Note. Sure, man. Do I need Thunderclap? I need Thunder Punch, but that's I think a spell. Yeah. Second level fighter does get Action Surge. Let me see. But here's the thing, right? I don't need Action Surge, you know, quote unquote, until I get Act 3, because Act 3 is the one that has the stand rush. So, practically speaking, it would be better to get fighter level 2 to get Action Surge, so I can do like more damage and stuff. But going based off of like trying to be accurate to, you know, I said we weren't going to try to be accurate to the progression, but, like, literally I don't have Act 3 yet, so I wouldn't even be able to do anything. So I will grab second level... I'll get to Monk level 3 to get my stand, and then we'll start worrying about... Because the very next thing I'll be doing is dipping into Fighter for Act 2. I think this is fine. Okay, so now it's a little more involved. I need Thunder Punch, but I also need Tasha's Hideous Laughter. But I can only get Tasha's Hideous Laughter from Bard. So I'll grab it here, and then I'll just get Thunder Punch when I dip into Wizard. I'm in school meeting right now, and I forgot my camera was on and started waving around my Cal Kestis lightsaber. Bro, what are you doing? Your teacher's like, yeah, me too, man. I wish. I wish I had the Riz. Alright, let's see. Okuyasu. Should we start going into Mystic? No, okay. Everyone, like hard focus Monk. Do I need any feats or anything? No, I can just take all ability score improvements. But that's odd. Literally. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. If I need to round it out, I'll just take like some kind of feat. But this is a good start. Who else? I think we have one more, two more. We just did Koichi Okuyasu. Have we done Jotaro yet? I don't know. Now we're on to Rohan. Let me scroll down. He's like right next to it. So this will be our last level of... Oh no, we're only on second level because I took Aesthetic first. So let's go ahead and do Monk level 2. And then what do we need for Rohan? We can just do ASIs. Okay. What do I need Charisma for? I don't. I need Intelligence. Right? No. I'm using the Warped Headband. Okay. We'll go Dex to make him harder to hit, because he was getting slapped up in that last fight. Are we done, or do we have one more? No, we're done. Okay. I'm a little apprehensive to head in there like this, but if I do the battles right, then there should be no problem. I mean, he pulled a hot Night Sister. I'll say this, right? I'm in the middle of playing the first game. I can't remember which is which. It's Survivor, Fallen Order thing. And
everything all right out there?
So, let me in now is not no-go. I don't think he'd do a deception, but I think he would do a performance, right? He has that kind of Joseph mischievous streak, right? So I think, in theory, he would like try to pretend to be this guy's friend. I am using the D20 initiative, but I still think that alert is very important you know, regardless. It can't make the difference between, like, a 1 versus somebody rolling a 20, but it can... Oh, you think he'd go deception? You don't think he'd go performance? Huh. Yeah, okay. Let's go deception. No, I'm not getting advantage. I'm just going... Oh, damn it. Yeah, you're right. I mean, I passed still. It's fine. But, I mean, same effect. Whatever. Then we head in. Oh, and he got surprised and he rolled real bad. Let's see. Earth Tremor is a little much. We'll just do Impact. Okay, we missed. Perfect. Oh. Wait, what is this? Oh, yeah, Summon Astral Self. What am I doing? Well, not now. I mean, I already wasted my turn. Let's do... Oh, yeah, I'm not wielding my thing. My blade. Psionic Blast? Not quite. Just punch him. Yeah, alright, yeah, fair enough. Alright. Go up and smack him, and then I can do, like, the launch back or whatever. Yink. There we go. Now he's... Oh, I thought he was prone. He just got pushed back a little. I have 2 unarmed strikes, and they both do the same damage, so I will just... Yink. Oh, he saved. Damn it. Alright, for Jotaro, how long does it last? 100 turns. Wow. Yeah, I think since it's just one guy and we're all ganging up on him, I think I might just, like, punch him a bunch of times. Bam. Now let's move around so that other people can get in. Koichi, get your licks. Vicious Mockery. So we took Vicious Mockery, but what I wanted was Tasha's, but I'm not gonna waste a spell slot on that. Just punch him. You missed. Punch him again. Oh, you got him. Koichi, what a reliable guy. Alright, here we go. And then that door is closed, so we don't have to worry about them. Alright. Let's go ahead and pick up all the food here for, short rests and long rests, whatever. Josuke just randomly being able to perfectly impersonate impersonations is definitely the Joseph gene. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's a very, like, trickster thing, and that's Joseph's whole thing. Yeah. I like to think that that was done intentionally, because, I mean, I know there's the meme of, like, oh, Araki for gore, but, like, honestly, the man is, like, it's like Itagaki Kisuke from Baki. Despite the fact that they both have, like, incredibly long-running series, the men are both very consistent with, like, details that they remember over the course of their whole series. I think the Araki forgot is more of, like a fan thing. Like, you just didn't realize that he didn't forget. There's, like, one time where he actually forgot something, if I remember correctly. It was that Zeppeli, Baron Zeppeli said that he had no kids or no one to survive him or whatever. And then, of course, Caesar is his son, or his grandson, so it doesn't really make sense there, but, that's, like, it's, in actuality, it's, like, few and far between when you actually forget stuff, so I like to think that there is some relation there. Here, we're gonna open this up, and we're just gonna go ahead and walk in and fight them. Now, she's by herself, which is good. I'll do a prone.
I'll strike you down.
Nice. It didn't prone her, but it is what it is.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Not sure how I'm supposed to get through there. Just jump, I guess. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to her and beat her before she's able to take a turn, but... maybe Tasha's can reach? Yeah, there we go, okay. Oh, she saved, and I can only use that, like, once per long rest. It is what it is. Alright. Jump in. 5-party jumping. Yeah, I mean, like, absolutely. Think of it like this. The last encounter against Kira, it was literally Rohan, Okuyasu, Josuke, Koichi, Jotaro. I think it was at least those 5 versus just Kira. And also Hayato, he was contributing, even though he wasn't, like, fighting. So yeah, it was a bit of a situation where they're on that jump jutsu Kaisen grind.
Can't even catch my breath.
Alright, let me see if I can... Can I walk past? I can. Nice. Okay.
I need to find a way forward.
And Rohan is going to throw a dagger.
Good idea, I think.
See, we were talking about this yesterday. It's the reason why ranged is important. You can't just, like, make only melee characters, or else you're going to end up where I am right now, where I'm just shy of being able to beat the person I'm going after.
Best be on my way.
Actually, no, I think, yeah, I should be able to do it if I just do a flurry of blows. It's a bit of a waste because they have 2 HP, but that's fine. Well, no, I have 2, so I'm just going to get her with the second one. I'm not going to waste a lucky. Now, here's a fun fact. I usually, when I do this, let's get it for Rohan. I usually do the thing where I draw them all into the room and I blow them up with the fire barrels. But by sending the cinder block through the roof here. But it's actually better to just kind of take that person on by themselves and then just deal with the rest of them in the room. You can actually, like, set up on them. Oh, I can't do that. I forgot. Can I... That's gonna be really annoying. Not being able to, like, move stuff. Eesh. Okay. I have to be very careful here. Josuke is over encumbered.
More interesting times.
Let's see. How do I want to do this? I wish I could just send all this stuff back to camp. As a matter of fact, I can go to camp. So I'm gonna manually load all of this stuff into the camp trunk. Are they still standing there even though we're in a different camp? Yeah, they're all standing there. Kind of creepy. Okay. So no, the trunk is across the hall. This is where Withers is. Here I go. Walking across. He's got the he do be having the Josuke strut. If he could just put his right hand on his hip and his left hand on his left thigh, we'd be cooking. Alright, here we go. Yeah, a bunch of stuff in here. Awesome. Okay, how do I swap? Open inventory. Yeah, there we go. I'm stupid. Okay. Time to put in all this like random stuff that I don't need, like this. That can go back. I don't need it. Bandolier of Skulls, Die of Conquest, Void Reaver die, the hoods, more die. This is like all the die. Cheater spell scrolls. I need to hang on to that for a different character. Okay, ward. This. Nobody uses a bow in JoJo. I'll keep that. Put that in there. And then all of my junk I'll keep with me. Cloak of Fandarith. Hood of Fandarith. Vestments of Fandarith. Everything else I'll keep because I plan to sell. Okay. Now we should be fine. Go back. Bro, there's a switch. Oh, no. Yeah, no. I'm not trying to open the door. I was just trying to set up on them. I know this one, so there's a cool bit of world storytelling is that there was a thieves' tool right outside this door, which means they were trying to open it, and right now these guys are in there trying to figure out where the lever is. Uh-oh. Not Rohan. You monsters. Okay. Don't have that. Do a vicious mockery. But that'd be kind of vicious of me to mock them like that. Wouldn't you agree?
First
Okay.
step is the hardest.
Jump in. Wow, that took all of his movement. That's kind of crazy. Can I Vicious Mockery them now? Who's up first? I'll go for the Barbarian because he's gonna try to rage. Toenail tasting something.
Still breathing.
We just got a lot of health. That's kind of crazy. Okay. I'm gonna activate Astral Self. My bonus action. You can dismiss, you can attack with Astral Arms. Okay. So I've activated my stand, and I will now run up and do an unarmed strike. Here we go. And I will miss. Wild. Thanks, guys. All right. Thanks for tuning in. I guess I'll just kill myself.
We got here first.
Ranged attack. Wah! That's going to be a problem. I forgot they have a withered. Sorry, ensnared friend. Okay. So I should go ahead and activate Astral Self on myself again. And this time I don't know if I'm going to be able to reach, but that is okay. No, not gonna use a spell slot. I will use a dash action though. I'll run all the way over there. No, do I have any movement left? No, I don't. Okay, that's fine.
Stand in my way.
Okay, so nothing for him in terms of like bonus action. So I could try to jump across here. What if I did a dash? That's the only thing that sucks is like it's really hard to get close, you know. Because we're all stuck outside the doorway. This is bad. Hopefully not. Wait, I think that's the Barbarian, a Hysid. Hysid. Alright. Like this. And then run all the way over to her. Okay. That's good.
Can't stay idle.
Rohan can jump down and maybe charm the Barbarian? 35% chance? Charmed. Fantastic. Alright, you're charmed. Ow. Alright, now we're close enough to actually get stuff done. So let's... Who do we want to kill first? We want to kill this guy that comes up first. Actually, can we reach over there? No, okay, so I will have you fight him. Do a backflip. Do a backflip. Okay, let's have you just unarmed strike. Okay. And then bonus action, unarmed strike. Okay. That works. And then we'll have you... yeah, unarmed strike. Okay, we'll have you... Flurry of blows. Do I need that? No, because I can probably take him out. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Fucker. Okay, at least he's got a bow and arrow, so he's hitting at disadvantage. Alright, she put up mage armor. That's good. At least she's not attacking. Alright, you have 20. So I might lay the smackdown on you there. Flurry of blows. There we go.
Where do I go from here?
Okay, now you go ahead and just do unarmed strike. And then... So that can't kill, so we'll go ahead and use Flurry of Blows. There we go. We missed one, but at least we hit the other. Okay. We should go ahead and kill her. Because she is close to dying. There we go. And then for my... Yeah, why not? Clean up. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, Rohan on a roll here. So we've now halved their forces, but now we have to deal with him. Okay.
Fall by my hand.
Now he's not charmed. We can use Flurry of Blows. Okay, it sucks that we both missed, or that both of my attacks missed. We're gonna go ahead and take her out because she's got like 3 health left. we go. And then flurry of blows. Okay.
Now.
And then we'll go ahead and finish him off.
That should work.
Jump. And punch. Oh wow, he's still with us.
Give in.
1 hit point. Goodbye. Oh. Goodbye. There we go. All right. Now we're cooking. So we only have 100 turns on our astral self. So let's quickly get to the next fight in the area, and then we can go and explore a little bit. So here we go. We knocked them all out. Yeah, never mind. It went fine. The good thing about that area is that they were all enclosed, and we rolled really well on initiative, so we were able to we had a chance to cook before we got cooked. Alright, so now we're in here. We can do the opulent chest real quick. And, okay. We'll come back and check out, like, the gilded chest and everything in a bit, but, oh no, we can't lockpick. Well, I guess we're gonna maybe run out of juice. Take. Does anyone remember where the key is or the switch for that thing? Because this is the room with the staff. I can't remember if it's in here. Loot all is a bad idea, but it's just because I'm bored. I'll be sure to sell it all at some point.
There's a trap.
So this is the trapped thing. Heavy chest. There's a switch over here, but it's for the wall. If I do remember correctly. So let's see. Where is the switch? Do I want to risk it? Yeah, I do. Nice. Okay. Open says me. Okay, so the key is in the sarcophagus. Okay, I kind of forget about that sometimes because, like, I don't always loot that spear. Because, like, I don't always use that spear. But that should... Yeah, open it right up. Okay. Now, let's very quickly pick a fight with these guys. Alright, let me split you guys up.
I wonder what was so subversive about their words that they commanded.
Josuke is gonna fight this guy. Jotaro is gonna fight... We have 2 over here, so this guy. Koichi is going to fight this guy. Okuyasu is going to fight this guy.
Let's get going.
And Rohan is going to fight this guy.
Still alive.
Alright, here we go.
Progress.
Try to punch him to wake him up. Oh, I can, like, loot his corpse. Wait, no? Okay, hang on. Can I, like... Earth Tremor? Nope, okay. Interesting, I just wasted my once a long rest thing. Throwing a dagger at it? I know you can get them to activate if you move them, but I can't move them. So I guess I'll just run over to... press the button. And then I'll have to have him run over. As fast as he can. If you throw one... Yeah, unfortunately my menu's busted, so, like, I don't know. Okay. Let's have you do second wind, just to get back a little health. And then knock him one. Oh, that was very good. We got a crit right off the bat. I almost one-shot him. Alright, you fight Koichi. You missed because you used a ranged attack up close. What are you gonna do? Yeah, you gotta dash through the mud. Looks like that wasn't such a bad idea. Now, granted, I'm gonna have to dash to get to you. Ray of Frost. That was a big Ray of Frost. I wish you had moved out of range so I could have killed you. Okay. Go ahead and... Oh, he one-shot him! Absolutely diabolical. Alright, you're coming up the steps. You want a bit of this Koichi action, don't you?
Here goes nothing.
Koichi! I don't know if, for those of you that don't watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, that's actually the noise he makes when he attacks. Koichi! Okay, let's go ahead and just do like a normal unarmed strike. This guy... Wow, another one-shot! What is going on? Let's see if we can't beguile him. Ink. Option inaccessible, or are they invisible? I think they're inaccessible. Last I checked, like, pressing the inputs doesn't actually do anything. So that kind of blows. That kind of flurry of blows, if you catch my meaning.
At the ready.
Koichi! I'll go ahead and do a flurry of... He's got 41 health? Damn! I'll go ahead and do a flurry of blows because, we're gonna go ahead and long rest before too long anyway. Okay. Go ahead and do a normal unarmed strike. Just because I'm feeling that kind of way.
Time to press.
So he's definitely like the boss of this area. It's Koichi-ing time, and Koichi's all over the place, and Yukako. Bruh. Aren't you supposed to be in class right now or something? What are you talking about? Okay, what do I want to do here? I guess I'll just do like a normal arm strike. And then he's got Ray of Frost. He's got Ray of Frost damage. So I'll have to just use that. Weak to bludgeoning damage, aka double taken. Yeah, that's true. They are weak to bludgeoning. I kind of didn't connect 2 and 2, but yeah, that makes sense. Still, I'm glad to see him one-shotting. I thought like hitting him and being just shy of one-shotting him, I thought that was like peak, but turns out that was a little less than average apparently. Although that is a max roll, which means I got 2 max rolls in a row, so take that W. Critical hit. It just did 20 damage. That's nuts. Alright, Rohan, you're gonna have to throw your mangaka pen. Kuna mangaka. Okay, path is interrupted. Can I jump over here? In the mud? The Koichi Riz is too strong for me to learn. Yeah, I can understand that. That's understandable. That's like, I think it's reasonable. I think if you told your professor or teacher that, I think they would also understand. It's like, me too. I am also of the Koichi Riz. Alright, take him out. Oh, he survived on 1. But it's not like he's gonna get another turn, so... Oh no, I missed. You loser! And... bing. Use the extended range of the Stando. Stando Tsukayo. Stando Tsukayo! When he's trying to tell Joseph he's a stand user, he's like, what? You hate losers! Base Joseph. The only Joestar to never die, right? Hang on. Joseph... What? Oh, my controller died. Luckily, I had a feeling this was going to happen after yesterday when I got the low battery warning. So, I came prepared with a new pair of batteries right here. Brand new, fresh out of the pack. Koichi Riz, I imagine that one low poly graphic of 3D Koichi posing. Yeah, man, from the opening. Rohan would definitely get on Josuke for making the mud he had to jump into. Oh, absolutely. I'm just imagining in my head, Rohan's like, these shoes I'm wearing cost more than you'll ever make in your life. How dare you make me walk through mud? All right, so we head in here. We get the amuleta. And, uh-oh, apparently I'm going to be experiencing rain. Expected to start at my location at 1:52 p.m. Thanks, weather report. And I'm not talking about the stand user. Alright, kill me. Giorno and Josuke never die on screen either. That's true, that's true. Yeah, Josuke's totally fine. And Giorno... Yeah, the only time Giorno even comes close, he, like, undoes it with Golden Experience Requiem. Still try and hit normally because you're missing out on some damage by only using the extended range. Am I? Hang on, let's look at Wither's feet for a second. Thank you, Baldur's Gate 3. He has spoken. Here's something weird. So, I wasn't sure this was gonna work because for my last couple of runs through Baldur's Gate 3, just like doing stuff like for fun on my own time, I've gone through like the whole dungeon, like the same as when I always do before I go to the Grove or whatever, and I get to the sarcophagus and Withers isn't there, and then I go to camp and he's there. I'm like, why didn't he appear out of the sarcophagus? Like, normally, I think he's only supposed to not appear out of the sarcophagus when you've, like, skipped past a certain point in the story, and they're like, okay, well, you missed Withers, so here he is. So you don't have to go the whole game without respecking and stuff like that. But, like, I didn't do that. I go to him the same time every time, so... I don't know. Oh, brother, you just sent Koichi Riz in the Discord? What is wrong with you? Quite the question, what's the reason for it? So he has spoken, what he is talking about. A little spooked by... Yeah, okay, it's definitely gonna be a little spooked by the crawling out of the tomb bit. What are you?
I am not the
Yeah.
same as those thou hast seen.
Same as those that have slain.
Wilt
Yeah.
thou answer my question?
Yeah, ask away.
So I ask again.
No one life is worth more than any other.
A single
I don't think
mortal?
he thinks that that's true, because obviously I think he values the life of his mother over Angelo. That depends on the person's deeds. Maybe. Life's only value is as currency, definitely not. Each life is of infinite value and merits sacrificing everything for. Maybe, because, again, he doesn't kill people. 2 long rests also cause him to show up. Yeah, maybe that's it. It's beautiful. Yeah, alright. The only life that matters is mine. So we know which ones it's definitely not. I feel like it's either that depends on a person's deeds, or each life is I feel like each life is of infinite value and merits sacrificing everything for is maybe more like Jonathan? This is the Superfly stand user, right? Yeah, man, of course. I think we'll go, depends on a person's deeds. Right? I'm about to press the input, and then like, because of streamer delay, you guys aren't gonna get a chance to respond and say what you think. And then I'm gonna have clicked the wrong one, because that's pretty much always what happens. That depends on a person's deeds.
Thou believest.
He's like, I'm sure thou believest as such.
Very
Shut up.
well.
Yeah, the deeds. Okay, look, you see, we're on the same page.
Satisfied. We have met.
We will
Okay.
see.
Alright, homie, see you later. Wait, did I loot your tomb? Ah, I almost left without loot.
Strange coin.
Loot that I will never use, not even the Karlak coin. I don't think I've ever used the Karlak coins. Are they worth it? Are they, like, any good at all? Go ahead and leave. Alright, so we've officially marked off, like, the first thing on our list. Liver. Well, second, technically. I mean, we haven't finished collecting and saving all of the allies, because we still have Will and Karlak. Or all the companions, at least in Act 1. But the Withers dungeon was, like, the first, like, major thing. Also, I know you can, like, pick the lock on the hatch and go through the dungeon in reverse, but you're also missing out on XP. I do have the 20 levels mod active, so try to scrounge up as much XP as possible. I also have the mod that curves the level or whatever, or curves the XP you gain. So we need we only need 75% of the XP we would normally need in order to level up, because of course there's not enough XP in the game to get to 20th level just at base, or not reasonably anyway. I think there's only enough XP in the game to get to like level 18, and that's if you do literally everything, which I'm just literally not gonna do. Don't know, I never used them either. Yeah. Maybe the 4th one, because he did heal Okuyasu when they were still fighting. Aww. Yeah. I mean... Yeah, I don't know. I think there would be a good argument for Jonathan still cared for Dio at the end, but Josuke didn't really care about Kira dying. Okay, that's true. That's true. When Kira died, he didn't really seem all that cut up about it, but he does have instances of fighting people and being like... again, I feel like it's maybe that's a reflection of the deeds of the person. Use the 50% curve. I might use the 50% curve in the future, but I feel like with a team of 11 people, the 50% curve might make me level up too fast, and I'll be too overpowered even on Nightmare difficulty. But yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and do a long rest. But I feel like he was kind to Okuyasu specifically because Okuyasu, he got the sense that Okuyasu wasn't a bad person. Oh wait, no, I can't rest with Rohan in my party. Hang on. I remember this is like a thing. I'll have to recruit him in a second. But you can only have like 4 people in your party and like rest normally. That's something I'll have to keep on the lookout for. He didn't kill Angelo, which might be the biggest indicator he doesn't kill. True. He doesn't kill, right? If he was going to kill anybody in the whole series, even more than Kira, it was going to be Angelo, right? Angelo was like, he murdered children. He like attacked Josuke's mom and almost killed her. He was like big bad. I don't think he kills people, but I do think that he does not believe that all lives are of infinite value. Because again, who was it that said it? Proof did make a good point that Josuke didn't seem especially cut up when Kira died. Right? It was kind of like a, well, he brought it on himself.
Be quick about your rest. We must locate a crash.
Hardly gonna turn in our sleep, the crash notion of yours, blah, blah, blah. We need to pace ourselves as maybe a little mature. I think maybe do the second one. Yeah, sure, okay. Nobody wants to talk, right? It's just Lae'zel. Shadowheart? No, Shadowheart wants to talk. I'll like keep up with companion stuff. I might consider doing like companion quests. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
What were you talking about?
Oh no, it's all good, Maxwell. We started a lot earlier than we did yesterday. We started like 2 hours earlier. But just a heads up for everybody, the reason we started 2 hours earlier than yesterday was because I'm actually gonna have to cut it off 2 hours earlier than yesterday as well. So it's gonna be another like 4-hour stream. But I actually made a note of it on Twitter. I'm actually gonna be entertaining family today, and they're probably gonna swing by at around 4. So I'm not gonna be able to stay on until 6 like yesterday. What were you two talking about? If it was any of your business, we'd have called you over. That's maybe a bit like, that's a Jotaro response right there. It's maybe a bit like abrasive. We were just discussing the next steps. I feel like that fits Josuke because it's a bit of a nonchalant response.
I see. I'd be careful with Lae'zel.
Yeah, well, I know you're a racist. And you know what? In this world, you're justified because Githyanki are like awful creatures. But Josuke is from the real world where that behavior is unacceptable. You like stirring things up, don't you? Stop looking for trouble and stay focused. I wasn't confiding in anyone, I was just talking. If anyone has me concerned, it's you. 2 is maybe okay, but I feel like maybe 3 would be better. I wasn't confiding with anyone, I was just talking. Right?
So am I. If we're to survive,
Yeah.
you seem reliable.
You seem reliable. Damn, I should have been. I should have switched to Koichi for this conversation. You seem reliable. Yeah, man, I'm a reliable guy. I think you know how important it is that we find someone who can cure us. Best if we focus on that. Yeah, the sooner we find someone to help us, the better.
We might even get
I don't think like that's up for debate. You know, Josuke doesn't want to die. Come on, get out of my way, stupid log! Alright. Think we're okay to just go to bed. Someone in camp still wants to speak with me? Who? It's not Astarion, it's not Gale, it's not Shadowheart. Oh, it's... forgot about you. Respec man. Potential man. He's always here to do stuff, but... sorting something before... Not to be rude, but what are you? Yeah, exactly. Skeletons aren't supposed to be able to talk.
Correct.
Are you gonna explain any further?
No.
Okay. So sorting something.
For a mere pittance of coin.
Join me willingly. You think I can trust these cultists? Anything else? Why is it so easy for you? It's almost like you're actually secretly Jurgle, the god of the undead. That's outrageous! Definitely a Shigechi response. I don't have that kind of gold right now. I think we can just leave it at that. Alright. Let's see. How do I want to handle this? I guess we'll just go to bed. Sure. Dismissing Shadowheart is especially a Jotaro response considering his misogyny. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Shut up! I hate when women start screaming or whatever he says, bruh. Not to say they weren't being annoying, but like, damn, why you gotta he says that about his mom, he says that about the girls that swoon over him, he says that about the girls that swoon over Josuke. Bro's gotta chill, man. He disrespects his own wife by, you know, not being there around her. Disrespects his daughter by not being a good father. My man hates women. Alright. I'm gonna step away for a second. Grab something to eat. It is about lunchtime where I'm at. I don't know what, okay, so, I don't know what streamers do in this situation where they have to, step away. Do I just leave the screen AFK and just let you guys, sit and chill? I know some people have, a graphic they put on screen. Maybe I can, just pull up one from, the internet. Just, a random graphic. And then be like, oh, I'll be back shortly. Let's see. Stream. Just for anyone that comes in. Because you guys are, hearing me talk about it. But if they come in and see, the screen is just AFK, they're not going to know what's going on. What, stream pause graphic? I don't know. That'll pull up something. Oh, that one's cool. Could I just, pull this up on YouTube and then, have my thing switch to YouTube? How do I get it to loop? Maybe I'll just do the image? No, I can... Quite interesting. The subtle nuances of streaming. Some just leave. Maybe you want to do the graphic? So wait, what happens at the end of the... Okay, so it's all, funky. Okay. You know what? It's a little impromptu. But I'm sure we'll, Okay, so I can get it to loop. And then I can maybe go to OBS and switch to window capture? See if this doesn't mess everything up. Okay, swap scene. Okay. Then we'll go to display capture. And then we'll go here. Shout out to Maxbox Official. And I guess we'll just do this. Okay, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hopefully everything goes okay. Also, just check my settings one more time. Desktop audio is off, so I'll just... because I don't want you guys to get, pinged by notifications. You know what? I will turn on desktop audio just for this. I'll turn off my mic. What are you guys saying here? Alright. Alright. I'll be back in a bit. Alright, folks. I'm back. Let me know if everything's still working properly. Let me see. Let me check on you guys in terms of, like, stream health. Everything like that. Okay. Looks like everything's going well. It's finally done. Yeah, I just went and grabbed some lunch. It was some leftover Chinese from last night. We're free. Yeah, that one kind of blew. I saw you guys joking about the stream ending thing at the end. But you know what? The trade-off is that Mr. Max Box Official got a lot of free publicity there. Well, all right then. I think we're ready to continue. Unfortunately, we lost Ike Main because his phone died, but we shall soldier on without him. And should he be fortunate enough, or should we be fortunate enough to be blessed by his presence before the end of the stream, that'd be super cool. But if not, you know, it is what it is. I'll be streaming again tomorrow, you know, God willing. All right, let's head out. Let me get the stream off my phone. I'm getting kind of, like, tweaked out. Alright, here we go. No, don't pull it up in the mini video thing. Shut up. Alright, next up is, I guess we're going to the Grove, because the next thing I have on the list is Stop Assassin at Druid Camp. Alright. So, here's where they found Lysel. Now we'll head up here. We're free. Shut up. I always like to go on to the ridge. Fight the goblins from on top. Alright.
I hear shouting up ahead.
Let's go ahead and drop a save.
We should check it out.
Red Fox's Bizarre Adventure. Chinese is leftover. You got it, man. I mean, honestly, you could have just said Chinese is unbreakable, because Chinese food was pretty tough on the teeth. I hate when it gets caught between your teeth. But you know what? It is what it is. It's the price you pay for delicious food.
What's going on?
Yeah, yeah. I want to see the guy get shot. Hang on. Not that. Oh no, I skipped it. It's like a 20-minute sequence in like one skip. Oh no, he's gonna say the thing. Damnable roach, provoke the blade.
Provoke the blade.
Swing! And suffer its sting. So it's so incredibly, unbelievably cringe. Bro really thought he was cool when he said that. Alright, Q. Would be a good song for this. Let's do Breakdown. Q Breakdown. I can't do it because I'll get a copyright strike, but 4,000 years of Chinese food is unbreakable. Ah yes, a man of culture. You cannot stop my 4,000 years of Stando Tsukayo. I think we'll just go for a normal punch. Or maybe we should have him throw his dagger at someone farther away. 14, 31, 28, 35. Let's go for Zarug, or Zakrug. Nice, 7 damage. That is not nothing. Have him move up a little bit, but other than that, I think he's fine. Well, actually, we can do Flurry of Blows on this feller. No, because we're going to hit us. Oh, no, I should have done it. I was going to say we're going to hit a second time, so there's no problem. Dang it. Well, that person is definitely not going to get a turn at the very least. Okay. Yeah, I kind of have to. Okay, Josuke. I'll use Astral Self, because it does 2d12 force damage. Oh, it killed? How? It does damage? Okay, interesting. That makes things a little easier, because now I'm going to go down here. I'm going to blast you. Oh, I missed. Wow, that's crazy.
Get to the high
Scouts, get to the high grounds! Damn. Coming in with the multi-attack, huh? Man, you're messed, because you're ranged. Oh, bro, she tried to shoot him and push him away. Zevlor coming in with the temporary hit points. There we go. It's weird to see, like, Josuke Higashikata and, like, Jotaro Kujo and all that. Yeah, I'll deflect a missile. I won't spend a key point to send it back, though. There goes Will's temporary hit points already. Oh, he's shooting at Zevlor. He's shooting for the stars. There's the warg. Okay. Let me go here. Oh, I can't. I have to be right here. Okay. Go there. Activate Stando Power. Yeah, it only hurts him. Good. Taking a bit of a gamble with that. And then just finish him off. Okay. So that's all Jotaro can do for now.
Let's go.
Let's see. Does Koichi have anything ranged? Yeah, he has Tasha's. Okay. We'll do Tasha's again and see if we can't get someone. Let's try to cull the weaker ones. There we go. Very nice. And then guess we could do Step of the Wind? Yeah. Because we have to get down to the bottom of the sea. There we go. Step next to that guy. Alright. Now we go. Good. He's nice and close. Alright. Okuyasu doesn't have anything long range. He has some scrolls, but it's all for like close range stuff. I guess we could also do Step of the Wind dash. See how close we can get.
The gods are watching me.
And that's about it. There we go. That bugbear's gonna be a problem, but he actually doesn't do a whole lot of damage. He does like 7 damage. He just took 2 opportunity attacks for literally no reason. Oh, but then he got the critical miss. So at least it kind of makes up for it. And they are whiffing hard. He action surged and got 5 points of damage. That's not good. I guess I'll just Step of the Wind dash. Yeah, I mean... Well, no, actually, I can do a Mighty Leap, can't I? But I take so much damage. I can Mighty Leap there and take no damage. Okay. Do I have any other daggers to throw? I do! Yeah, nice. Okay. Should I do the warg? Wait, what about this guy? Can I reach him? Yes, I can, and he's almost dead, so I will go ahead and take him out. There we go. Successful use of my turn, I think. Hey, Ike Main is back. Wow, good stuff. I'm glad it worked out for you, man. Okay, we're just fighting these bozos. Let's see. Do I want to try to make it there? What if I jump?
Should get started.
I'm going for the warg. This is a literal Josuke moment. Oh, can I get them both? Can I get them both? Oh, but I'm getting Will too. Oh no. Nah, it's okay. I'll be fine. All right, time to die. Oh, I missed. Oh, that sucks. It's a Krug. He's a bit of a problem, but he's not doing very well at killing her. She still has all of her temporary hit points. Oh, but he did a war cry. Actually, I don't know what that does, but, I mean... That was not particularly smart there, Remy, or whatever your name is. 2 stores I needed to work didn't have anything, couldn't be worked. Well, that's how it goes. I want to throw a stone. I'd much rather get up close and personal if at all possible. Alright. I'll do Step of the Wind dash. Sure, man. It means I can beat up this warg.
For mercy.
You had a hard time getting off the rock there. And that is it.
Important is ever easy.
Alright, Koichi, bring us home.
Hope your soul is in good hands.
Nice. I actually wasn't sure if he was going to be able to do it. Okay, and if I stand right here, then I can do this. Wow. Koichi, he's actually increases their strength by 2, reduces armor class by 1. Oh, okay. So they get a +1 to attack rolls if they're like using a melee weapon or whatever. But the reduction of armor class is really like dumb. That's so dumb. Like if I were to like say what I thought about that, I would say it was dumb. He's still on the floor. It's been like 1 turn. Wait, what am I provoking an attack of opportunity against? Him? Oh, I can hit him from there? Hell yeah.
Have made me your enemy.
Oh, sure. I still missed. That's great. I won't miss this time. I almost missed that time. I've used 2 lucky points. Damn, I was kind of hoping I could kill him before he gets another turn. Oh, he got murdered with a critical hit. So the only one left is Zakrug. Why'd you heal Koichi? Had he even taken any damage? Can I jump over there?
First step is
Guess
the hardest.
not, bro. Do I have another dagger? Hang on, I have to see. How many pens do I carry? I carry a couple. Oh, that was a crit dagger throw, my guy. That was a crit pen throw. Everyone's just throwing healing potions at each other.
Blood follows
Okay, extended range coming in clutch. I missed, but that's alright. Ah, dang it. Would have been nice to, again, finish him off before I got finished off. At least Ramirez is about to get revenge for all the time she missed on him. She didn't quite take him out, but, you know, it's fine. Maybe Zevlor can finish him off? Hansa Krug. Oh, it's a critical miss. I'm surprised he doesn't get 2. So Krug gets 2? What?
What do I have to lose?
Take him out. I'll just do a normal unarmed strike, because they're all, like, at this point, you're all surrounded by enemies and stuff. So here comes Koichi to finish this guy off, and here comes Koichi to finish Zakrug off. Not enough movement? What do you mean not enough movement? What if I move right here? Are you telling me I can't hit him from right here? Yeah, I was about to say. Oh, Koichi, you were not dependable. Bit like Zoro with an emo cut. Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. Cue the memes of Zoro getting lost in the wrong anime or whatever again. It's like, what is Zoro doing here? It's a JoJo's episode. Skull of Zakrug. Okay, that's interesting. I get a skull for some reason. There we go. That's the real prize. The dagger. Okay, what else am I missing? A dagger. The Booyog. One of my daggers. Warg. It didn't have anything on it. Goblin Brawler. Goblin Tracker. And you'll have never guessed it. Another dagger. Rohan's starting to be like, okay, so when I did my Batman run, when I was like playing like just by myself, not playing for a video, Zakrug's second swing is at disadvantage. Yeah, that makes sense. I didn't think that they would do like level 3 NPC gets extra attack. That seems a little excessive. His reliability needed healing. Yeah, it happens to the best of us. But Also, how did I take his skull, Zakrug's skull, when he is clearly alive and unconscious? Anyway, I'm thinking too hard about this. What's his name is, Aridin? He's about to get punched right in the face. When I was playing, by myself as Batman, yeah, I was just using throwing knives to replicate the batarangs. It's pretty fun. The only downside is, like, they will kill the enemy, and Batman doesn't kill. So it was like, well, it's kind of like a situation we got here where Josuke's going around killing everyone even though he doesn't do that. Yeah, this one. He's trying to keep the peace.
To the dead at the gate.
Shut it,
Oh.
God forbid. Foul bloods.
Foul bloods.
You see the tiefling's jaw
Clenching his
clench.
jaw.
He's about to erupt.
Yeah, I'll try to aim a blow at the human. Well, would he strike him? Crew keeps a model of his own skull for luck. That's what I was thinking. I knew somebody was gonna say something like that. I was like, it's gonna be like, oh, it's just like a scale model or something, or it's someone else's skull, but it's like his prized possession. Definitely not punching Zevlor because he's in the right here. Really comes down to these two. I think Josuke would... Persuasion? Alright, we're taking a vote. We're taking a vote here. Ike Main says persuasion. Who's on team persuasion? Who's on team strength? We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Going once. Going twice. Sold to persuasion. Okay. I did find it a little odd that he would, like, immediately resort to physical violence. Did he get the racist gene from Joseph? Yeah, of course. Those Japanese, I'll never forgive them. Which is funny because it's a manga written by a Japanese guy. With a majority Japanese cast, all things considered. More violence won't bring those... niceness. Ugh. See if it works. 11. Didn't cut it. Should've just gone for strength. No, I think the persuasion was the right way to go. It just didn't work.
With a thunk, the armored man collapses.
Enough. The goblins have found us. No, we need to pack up
I
and
tried to resolve things peacefully.
Broke his nose.
Bye, guys. Huh.
For once.
I'm gonna wake him up right in front of Zevlor there.
I damn near died.
Wow, he got it fast.
Then a foul blood takes his frustrations out on me. I'm done.
Oh, I don't know why Josuke was so smug about that.
That's a second.
Thank you for your
You are
help out
Zevlor.
there.
I'm Josuke Higashikata, but all my friends just call me Jojo.
Well met. I
He
should
forgave
warn
the
you,
Japanese already
visitors
by
no
that
longer
point since
welcome here.
Josuke was born. Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
Whatever
it'd be
your
hard to have a
business,
Japanese
succeed
child if
quickly.
you
The druids are forcing everyone out.
you hated all
This attack will
Japanese
only
people.
strengthen their resolve.
Also, you got to know this man's tripping when he's like, I hate Japanese tea or whatever it is, and he's like, but Abdul was like, but sir, that's American tea, and he was like, I prefer coffee. I have no quarrel with druids. Why are they forcing you out? Yeah, I think that's what he'd say. Those goblins. Yeah, why are they forcing you out?
They've started we can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered.
Is there no
if
way
we
to convince the
tried.
druids to stop?
Perhaps you could persuade her for more time to prepare.
I'll see what I can do.
You'll find
Josuke being selfless. Alright, but now I gotta go stop that assassin. And it's good because our arms of the ancestral or the astral self are still active. So hopefully we can get real close before he notices us and is like, oh, starting combat. It's a good bit of XP. There we go. I got pretty close. And he's like surprised or something. Yeah. Just walk up there. Maybe do a dash, because it doesn't cost anything except your action. Alright, let's get behind him. So that he can't escape.
This is worth the cost.
Alright, quickly. Dash. To right here.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
I'm not gonna use my key on this guy. He's got 35 health. He's a joke. But he's surprised, so it's not like he's even gonna do anything. Does that cost anything? Right? No, because it's like a cantrip. I'm gonna throw a magic stone at him. Hopefully that hits. Okay, it threw me into the ground and made me miss.
I need to find a way forward.
Epic.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Let's see. Guess I'll just run up on him. Again.
Very well.
Throw more pens. Listen, I'm too lazy to go and pick them all up. I'll do it for like a big fight, but like for like one guy, I don't know if I'm gonna be out here throwing pens. All my friends just call me JoJo. Didn't you only get called JoJo like once by the bullies in the first chapter? I feel like there was another instance, but yes, they were the ones that were like, "Oh, the Skay in your first name can also be pronounced as Joe. We're gonna call you JoJo. Now get in your underwear, JoJo." It's like, okay, buddy. All right. I think I can. Well, I can just do a rock slam. There's no problem with that. I have my 2 stand users. Shoot ball bearings at him from afar. I can run up on him. Word.
Deep and move.
Alright, now we gotta take it seriously because he's only taking like 3 damage. And alright, here we go. Damn! My man has not hit a single one. Alright. There we go.
Time to push.
Finally one on his own merits. Guy's got decent AC. I'll tell you that. It's gotta be like one of the highest ACs in the whole game. It's the flow of calamity, guys. It found me. He tried to push me off a cliff. You jackass! I'll kill you.
Blood follows me everywhere.
Stando Tsukayo. Yare yare does a greato desio.
Another fight. Let's go.
Some other thing that they say. No, I'm not gonna waste my key point on him. He's dead. Or he's unconscious. He is, yeah, unconscious. Alright, you. Give me soul coins.
You have good timing.
Hey, you random freshman, we're gonna give you a nickname and make you strip for us. Any other author, and he'd be writing a much different story. Yeah. Yeah, that's like, whenever you try to explain the plot of, like, Baki, or Metal Gear Solid, or Death Stranding, or JoJo's to anybody, it's just so eccentric that unless you have some kind of, like, point of context or, like, information about the series, you're bound to get strange looks. Coin Mistress, you lost me. Yeah. So 2 and 3 are fair, but I think 1 would be better because he's kind of. I don't think he'd be able to like follow what she's talking about.
You almost seem on. Care to explain?
Almost seem honest. I am honest. Yeah, I think you just tell her. Now, whether or not she believes him is entirely up to her. Looks like she does, but I think you'd just be like forward and direct.
A soul.
Yay! I got a coin, and I passed an Arcana check against all odds. Alright, so what are we doing while we're in the camp? We need to talk to the goblin girl, the one that is talking about the Absolute. Then we need to take out the harpies. That one's gonna be pretty damn tough, I think. Yeah, let's see if anyone passes the survival check I failed. I explained pickle to my therapist once. Bruh. Can we get a bruh in the chat, y'all? What is going on? Anyway, harpies, that one's gonna be tough. Then we have to take out the goblins in the secret passage outside of the grove. And then we kill the Absolute siblings. That's a little farther down the line. So we'll just do camp stuff for now. I love that I get so much mileage on my my stand. Like, it's still active, and we've already been through like 2 entire fights. Granted, one of them was a single person jump, and we also caught him off guard, but, you know, whatever. Shut up. Stop talking.
Well met. Is there
Well
anything
met. Are you
At
really
first,
locking
I
down the
never
grove?
stressed
Because you're one of the
but
druids? What about the
once we
people here?
druids will be safe.
You just said the region's
I figured
overrun
it
by
was the
monsters. They won't
refuge
survive.
area.
Dire times,
Well,
they seem like there are more tieflings. They'll
May
find their
Sylvanas
devilish
guard
powers. Never mind, no
vacant.
one.
As I said, there just aren't enough
Buh, buh, buh,
supplies
buh,
to
buh. I'm
support
looking for a
my friend.
healer.
Nettie could put you to rights.
Okay,
Just
we
some
know about
bits and
Nettie now.
bobs I no longer need.
I had to talk about my week, and pretty much all I had done was watch Baki. You know what? That's fair, right? Except, no, it's not. Got him. Yeet. Okay, I'm not ever going to use any weapons, so I'll just sell this. I might use this stuff. We'll see. You know, who knows. Mind reading, potion of speed for sure. I'm going to hang on to those until I have more of them, and then I'm going to sell them all in one swoop. Wizard's Bane, Arrow of Acid. I'm probably not going to use arrows. I'll hang on to that just in case. You never know when you're going to need something like that. Skull of a Clergyman unlocks... what? With the clergy? What? Revivify, turn undead, and this must be from the priest class I have downloaded. Something like that, maybe. And Skull of the Monk. Try to keep those daggers, but everything else, we toss it. I'm gonna hang on to that just in case. All the different armors. The ring thing, leather boots. Leather gloves. The jewelry. We'll hang on to the books. Jewelry, bones, bottles, the water, 2 cups. Hold on to the brain, glass chalice, illithid manuscript, 3 onyxes, pale orange dye. We already have all the dye we could ever want. A pearl, a plate, a feather, or a quill, a rope, a rune slate, 3 skulls. Hold on to the brain. We'll keep the water just in case we need to put out a fire or something. Returning spear might be useful. It's not exactly right, but it would give Rohan infinite pens. Potentially. That's definitely something to consider. If nothing else, when I get to the goblin camp, I might just pick it up. And if I end up using it, I end up using it. If I don't, well, then I guess that's fine too. But that is not a bad idea. You could definitely consider investing some cash, some capital into, oh, he ain't got no money. Can I sell him this? Can I sell him, like, my useless stuff at first, real quick? I know he gets more money later, but, like, I don't want to wait. This is boring. Poison. Care for a bone. Care for a bottle. And now he's got 0 gold. Well, that's fine. I basically sold everything. Does he have anything that I want? Oh, he's got a Boon of Force, which doesn't do anything for me, but it does for the Mystic class if you take, like, a Phantom Knife, or whatever it's called. Let's see, I could take some potions of healing. Josuke hasn't quite unlocked his healing power yet. What is this? This flank down here? Pork loin? No, it's okay. I typically get enough, camp supplies that I don't have to worry about, getting stuff extra. I'll take all your healing potions. And then I will sell the rest of my stuff, because now you have 180 gold. Armor. Keep the music box, because I don't know what it does, or why I have it. To get rid of the long swords and quarterstaff, and bows and armor. And the shield. Keep the book. Just in case. Skull of Zakrug. Keep all the daggers. Alright, and now he's back down to no gold. So we can give him the 2 quills, we can give him the thing, and then the other thing. Okay, those sell for like 1. Or 3, whatever. So I can sell 1 of those, and then I think that's it for now. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Sylvanas, guide your nuts, bro. Shut up. Sure, we'll get involved in their little dispute.
We can't just leave. They're kin.
I'll not gamble our lives.
Rolling.
Can we all
More like Rohan. Got him.
or yell louder? That's fine too.
You should all stay. Single blade. To leave is a heavy choice. It weighs... I think he would maybe incite... Because, like, that's the whole point of the Morioh warriors. It's kind of like creating a neighborhood watch. So I think he would... like, suggest that they stay. Now, whether he can actually make the point... Oh, yatta! I think Music Box just plays some themes. I think it's the character creation theme. Potentially.
Thank you.
She's right.
I'll keep it.
You, Roland.
Alright, so they're gonna stay, just barely. And now we got Will, which means we're about to get a new companion. I'll go and grab Yukako.
Not bad.
He's training with the kid, and he gets like too invested in it. He knocks the blade out of the kid's hand. He's like, "Damnable roach, provoke the blade," and he stabs the kid. He's like, "And suffer and sting."
I believe in
That's
you.
Will.
You can do
Yeah,
this.
man. Good advice, child. You do well to listen. Yeah, I don't know if he'd call it kid.
Well
I think he'd call him kid, but
The man
yeah, I think he'd
smiled.
agree.
You are the
Oh no, an evil devil.
Hell's
Uh,
great fires. You were on the ship.
Who is the woman, the one in your thoughts? Yeah. I think that'd be his first question.
Her name is Carla.
What's avocado? What's an avocado diablo?
I don't kill her. She'll
Let's
leave
join
behind nothing
forces.
but
I'll help you
train
cast this devil
corpses.
back into the hells. Yeah.
Ready
that's
when you
good.
are.
Okay, Will. Will you leave me alone?
The blade of frontiers at your
Okay, go to the camp and wait
Sure.
for me. Yeah, I don't want you here.
And just
Bye, loser. Now we get to go back to camp and get Yukako. Let's go! Where is she? Alright. Yukako Yamagishi. Now I get to level her up.
Oh,
Alright.
all right. What now?
Who's that woman? She's single. Alright, let me see what I'm doing for her. My phone like that, yeah. Alright. Let's see what I have planned for Yukako. I think she gets 3 levels of... No, she got 1 level of monk. So... Okay. Okay, Mr. Joester. Go ahead, Mr. Joester. Alright. So I have my 1 level in Aesthetic and Monk, so we're going to be multi-classing into something called Arcane Vanguard. We're going to take 2 levels of that. I'm not entirely sure why. Or should I start going into Wizard? Yeah, maybe I'll go into... Well, okay, Vanguard has spellcasting too, so that might help me out. Arcane Vanguard. Does it have the spells I need to be able to, like, actually use her, like, hair lashes? Let me see. So I have Lightning Lure. That's like a whip. But I don't think it's one of the ones I picked because there were better options. There's Mind Whip, Thorn Whip, Black Tentacle, Catapult. Let's see. I think I'm gonna go Witter first. Okuyasu is roped off on him. Real question, since you can romance characters, can you get Koichi and Yukako to like each other? I don't know. I don't know if a player character can romance another player character, right? Like, that's weird. There's supposed to only be one of those. Should I do Wizard or should I do Druid first? I'm thinking maybe Wizard, just because it has the widest range of spells. And I take more levels of Druid than I do Wizard. Not how it works. You can only romance the origin characters. I think, yeah, that makes sense. Let's see what spells are available here. Okay. So of the ones here, I need... Oh, Lightning Lure. Shut up. I need Shadow Lash. That is going to be... Into the Fray. What is that? Oh, is that something from... Oh, I think... So her stand works a little differently from... I guess I'll have to go back and get Arcane Vanguard next level. But her stand works a little differently in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle R. It's not like a punch ghost like some other characters have. Like the Star Platinum guys that apparate and, punch stuff. For those of you that are unfamiliar, Yukako, basically, her stand is that she can control her hair. So to represent that, we did, like, a bunch of, like, I picked out a bunch of, like, spells and stuff that, like, have lash or whip-like qualities. But, yeah, she doesn't really summon her stand. She just kind of controls her hair, so I have, like, a weird way of representing that. We'll get to it when I start dipping into Arcane Vanguard, but for now, we'll take Shadow Lash. I think we need Catapult, but that's a first level spell. Trying to see if I need anything else from here. Oh yeah, Electric Arc, obviously. Let's see, Shadow Lash, Tasha's Mind Whip, Thorn Whip, that's Druid, Bakayaro. Guess we could take Lightning Lure. I mean, I don't know if I plan to use it, but no sense in not taking it. And then we can do Mage Hand to represent, like, her hand. Alright, now the spells are where it's at. Okie dokie. So we need Catapult. That's her, like, flinging stuff around with her hair. Like that big wardrobe she puts in front of Koichi when he tries to leave her house when she kidnaps him. Yeah, might as well take Lightning Lure. Yep. Lightning Tendril doesn't really work as you'd expect with a name like Lightning Tendril, but that's okay. Entomb? No, that's more like freezing someone in place. You know, this is not as beneficial as I was at first expecting. Where's all the stuff? Like Tasha's Mind Whip and everything. Huh. Is that from... Who knows? Let's see. We can do... something, I'm sure. I mean, if push comes to shove, I mean, she's an intimidating lady. We can do Cause Fear, even though I'm never going to use it. Maybe Thunder Punch. Thunder Punch. Sure, let's do Thunder Punch and Cause Fear and, Shield and, Find Familiar and, Catapult stops working once you get to second level. I really hope that isn't the case. Maybe they updated it, or maybe not. Not Water Blast, that's for sure. Sure, man. Gift of something. Yeah, we can do Cause Fear. That's fine. Whatever. As long as we have Catapult and Thunder Punch is fine. How far along are we to next level?
Let's get going.
Let's see. Okay, we're about halfway to next level. That's not bad. So right now, Yukako is pretty much the least developed one of the bunch. Her build takes a little longer to kick off. Let's see. We can do a couple of things while we're here, but my next stop is the Harpy. Can't use items from your inventory. I've actually... Okay. I was wondering if that's what you were talking about. I've actually had that problem as well. Where, like, instead of being able to pull things out of my inventory, it'll just, like... It'll immediately kick me to the open world. So, that does suck, but there is a bit of a workaround, at least what I do. It kind of blows to have to do this every time. But I literally just take the item, drop it from my inventory, because that's a free action, and then I just use Catapult on it. Alright. Trunk. Not gonna bother with the Iron Gloves, I don't really care about that. We can't lockpick, right? Like, okay, so I'm pressing A and none of the options are appearing. I can't even, when I open that menu, I can't press B to back out. I have to press the start button. So, like, I can't lockpick stuff. That's definitely going to cause problems in the future. There is no way that's not going to be a problem. But we'll solve that bridge Or we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I don't know if we'll solve that problem, but we'll certainly cross that bridge.
She's a thief, hellspawn, and you will wait for Korga's judgment.
It is definitely tedious.
Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out.
Oh damn, she called him a Moragmasham. Alright, I don't care about this. This strange conflict between bear people and horn people.
Come, you, get back.
If it weren't for me, you'd be overrun by goblins by now. I'll go where I please is not. I'll go at 3. I'm not looking for any trouble.
What? You?
Yeah. Take a hike, lady. You and your bear friend. I barely know you guys. Alright, Volo. The fun character. I'll say fun, ask your questions.
How would you search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin
Shape-shifted divas. Well, okay, that's interesting. Would he give an exact description? Would he give him the deets? I definitely will fix the elevator. Or would he ham him up because he's being like goofy? Would he be like I wonder. So I don't know if he would give, even though he passed the history check, I don't know if he would give the specifics, because it's a little too maybe academic for Josuke. I don't know if he'd call them like lowly and vile. That seems maybe excessive. Exact description is an okay like fallback, but goblins hardly. They were shape-shifted divas. I think that could maybe be funny. Like, 'cause we know he's a bit of a trickster. I don't know. I can kind of get behind the logic of each of them. I think just to maybe play on the devious side, I'll go into like shape-shifted. Yeah, I'm gonna ham it up. Can it be how terribly compelling? And the dragon.
In the rear. Was it of the brass or silver?
It was brass, no doubt about it.
Witness mistook.
Volo, I'll shave your bearded mustache off, you freak.
Question. Then you'll be quite free.
Yes, they call out the name like a war cry.
They did. Did I've interrogated the scandal?
Goblin superstition, not worth. Well, no, he wouldn't hold his tongue if he honestly thought that. Then he'd probably say it.
Ah, but his superstition.
I, for one, intend to get to the bottom of it.
If you'll excuse
Be careful, goblins aren't known for mercy. Never you mind. Shut up. It was a good thing I talked with him before I go and do the harpies. I forgot that I have to go talk to the Salaza girl. The goblin girl. I almost forgot. Head back to the hollow. Man, we got like an hour left on the stream. Seems like we're making good progress, but it just seems like, I don't know, it seems like we're slow and steady on the course. Definitely takes a while when you're like making a bunch of characters. Speaking of which, I almost forgot. I just got Will, so even though I transferred Yukako onto the team, should I make a new person? I might hold off on making a new person until I have to like actually use them. I have like someone else at the camp that I can do whatever.
You ain't gonna shoot me. You're at?
Saza.
Put it down.
That's the point.
She didn't kill your brother.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, tiefling.
Oh, I'll say, shut up. Those words could be your last.
Oh, I'll bless you, all right.
No, I don't think he would watch it happen, though. You're gonna go ahead. You would say go ahead and make Keicho. I'll probably do that. I'll deal with Saza first here. Move in front of the tiefling's crossbow. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna move. No, not intimidate. No, shoot me. It'd be easier, right? No. This won't avenge canon. It won't change anything. I sense the pain you carry, but killing this creature will not ease your burden. That's the right sentiment, but I think 3 does it better. I'm gonna go with this one avenge canon. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I've never failed that before, but there are a lot of rolls that I've failed so far that I've also never failed before, so...
You're right.
Yeah, won't bring your friend
Why
back.
do you care if a goblin lives or dies?
Okay, it's not about her being a person. Vengeance eats people alive. You'll grant the goblin 2 victories this day. Definitely that one.
Right.
It's alright, Arca.
Gale approves. I bet he does, but you know what? He's not even here. I have the real Baldur's Gate 3 team, alright? Yeah, okay, so I guess I'll go ahead and make Keicho, and then I'll send him back to camp. Alright, gotta save first before it destroys everything. Let's pull up a picture of Keicho, because... it's gonna be hard to remember, like his... I know, like, what his hair looks like, but, like, what about, like, his skin tone? That one's a little more niche. Keicho... Nijimura. Wait a second. Is there any relation to Okuyasu Nijimura? What? Okay, so his outfit's black. Is that right? Yeah, and he's got Trillion on his sleeve. That's fun. His hair's gonna actually be a little difficult. It's not, like, super crazy, but I don't think there are a lot of hairstyles quite like that. I couldn't find anything for Koichi. Alright. Let's get our people maker. Alright. Time to make a feller. Here we go. Body type 2. Let's make him a human. Class. What did I say for Keicho? He's going to be an artillerist. So we can go down here to artificer. I don't think I need any of these, right? Okay, let me find Keicho. Saku Kajiwara. Yuya, he's at the bottom. Keicho, alright. Yeah, he's really involved. That's gonna be something. I'll figure it out for sure. So he doesn't really have like a mage hand type deal. We can do magic stone and like firebolt for like the missiles from the helicopter and stuff. Yuya is not a bottom. What do you mean? What do you mean? What? No, he's on the bottom of my list of like people. You know, just happened to end up at the bottom. Let me see. Expeditious retreat. I don't believe we need that. Let me see. We need impact, but we're gonna get that from the druid feat. Okay. I'll just make them wizards. Glyph of warding, thunder punch. Okay. Okay. It's all very interesting. So Keicho is going to be a really strange character. Is there like... do I need shield? Let me check. We can do that, because he does say his bad company has unbreachable defense. We can do magic missile and shield. And then we get infusions. Let me see. Add 1 to armor class. That's pretty good. That's not. Add homing at a weapon. Give it returning weapon. We could do that, but I don't know if it would work for Rohan. Magic missile. Yeah, like missiles from his attack helicopters. Dexterity receives int mod. That would be pretty good. Advantage on concentration. We probably won't need that. Dexterity checks, though. Give it return. Okay. We'll see if it works. That's not return. This one. Okay, we need artillerist for the Eldritch Cannon. It's gonna be our tanks. Keicho was a criminal, wasn't he? Right? So this is the problem with, like, not having all the answers at your fingertips. Was Keicho, like, a bad guy? Was he a bad guy? Let's see. He did go around creating stand users, and that did cause people to die. He did give Angelo a stand. Yeah. We all seem like we're on the same page here. Yeah, giving stands to prisoners, shooting people, random people with arrows, you know, killing a few with said arrow. Yeah, I think we're all in agreement that poor Keicho was definitely a criminal. He was a criminal. Let's see, 10 is fine. I actually really like this like layout, right? 18 in intelligence is very good to start. Yeah, I think this is fine, and they're all rounded. So, let's see, Keicho. Not survival. Perception if I have to take one, and then for my skills, I got 4? That's nutty, my friend. How nutty indeed. Okay. Let's do investigation, because we was trying to figure out Dio's whole shtick. Insight. Intimidation. He definitely had a bit of an intimidation factor. And not deception. I feel like he was honest with, like, his whole deal. Maybe Arcana, not for, like, actual magic, but for, like, familiarity with, like, stand stuff. And then I get expertise. Perception for sure. And then maybe insight, maybe investigation, maybe Arcana. Maybe Arcana, because he was going around giving people stands and stuff. We can change it if you guys are like, animal handling for dealing with his father? Bro, that is sick. Alright, let me see. Keicho. So he's got like a really muscular, angular face. Bro's got a Giga Chad chin. Let me get like a good picture. Come on. Here we go. One that I can zoom in and see good detail. Okay, yeah, he's got like a full-on outright butt chin. That's a good chin right there. That's also a good chin. Let me see, which one do I like more? I think I like this one more. Oh, that's a really good chin. It's all about the chins, you know? Ugh. Let's see. Gortash? Wait. No, but he's got like a broad face. Broad face, big chin. Oh, wait. Have we used the diva face yet? Because I think he's perfect for the diva face. Animal handling for shooting the rats? I'm not... What do you guys think animal handling is? What is wrong with you people? I think we're gonna go diva for Keicho. It's a really good look. So he's been on the paler side, but he's not like Josuke pale. Actually, I think that's good. Yeah, that's a little too much, but this is good. It's just a smidge of color. Okay. A little more mature. Like, probably about the same age as Jotaro, or maybe, well, probably not the same age as Jotaro, but definitely older than Okuyasu, and he's about the same age as Josuke. Oh, let's see. Eye color. Can't tell because all these pictures are like 180p. Kira should actually have Andalin. Yeah, we talked about them before. Like, him and I can't remember who the other character was, but two people were actually able to like be kind to stray cat and have them reciprocate in some way. So we're like, oh, animal handling, that actually makes sense there. Vanilla Ice, animal handling, he handled the... yeah, okay, you know what? Fair point. That he did in fact handle, especially I don't know if you guys have seen the original OVA. Somebody mentioned it before, where Star Platinum rips the roof off of a building and throws it at Dio, and he's like, "Ora!" He has like this horrible voice crack. Okuyasu, yeah, that's right. But man, Vanilla Ice annihilates Iggy in that one. He like rips him in half, and Iggy's like, "Woo!" Oh, it's rough. Light eyes? That doesn't tell me anything. What color are they? Cyan? Bro's got cyan eyes? Super cyan? Yeah, he sure does. Wow. Cannot tell at a distance. Kind of looks green. Just cuts him in half and launches him. Absolutely. That was tragic. Guess we have to find cyan. Maybe even super cyan. I think I already made that joke just like 5 seconds ago. I know cyan's like a type of blue. But they got like all these made up blues, like elf, winter, demonic blue. Oh. Flame blue. Oh. Hag-eye. Sounds like a disease. Sorry, I can't come over today. I got Hag-eye. Sapphire is good. Oh, Sapphire 3 is actually pretty close. Hey, you know what? I think we're gonna go with Sapphire 3. No, I don't like it. Ruby. That's kind of cool. You know, for all the time I've spent in the character creator, I must confess, I must admit, I do not know a lot about all the different options. You know, there's just so many. I think we're gonna go with Sapphire 3. Yeah, that's good enough. Alright, now for his hair. We just need, like, Bart Simpson hair. There we go, perfect. Look at that hairline. Brother is a disaster. Is that Loro? No, it's Nier. I always think it's Loroakin. I just need something stacked on top. Bruh. I'm not doing that. Who is ever gonna use that hair, bro? Looks like he's about to tell me about the baby Gronk mewing streak. Alright, let's see. Just something layered. Come on, y'all. Give me tall hair. Give me tall hair. Give me fire. Give me stacked hair or I retire. There's really nothing quite like it, which is very unfortunate. I think I'm going to go with Big Astarion, just because it's the closest thing to having, like, a hop dew. Doesn't look, like, very close at all, but it's better than nothing. It's, like, the tallest hair I can find that's, like, semi-uniform. Maybe this? It's, like, big Gale hair. Because he's got one bang, and then he's also kind of got one bang, like, swooped off to the side. He's got most of his hair in the back. Keicho doesn't, but he does have, like, a long ponytail. So, I guess we'll just go with that. We'll just go with Big Gale. Big Gale and make it yellow. I'm turning Super Saiyan. So it's gotta be like it's like mustard yellow. Where are all my mustard yellows at? Come on. This is ginger. Okay, definitely not that. I feel like the hair's like way off in color. That's about as close as it gets. Natural blonde. Is this like gold color right here? What if I turn on the highlights? No, it kind of looks green. Is there like no difference? I can't even tell the difference when I turn on all the highlights. Let's try making his graying yellow too. Because that shade, yellow 3, that's exactly what I'm looking for, but it doesn't look like that when you put it on his head. And yellow 3 definitely does not look like that for the base hair color. Everything's like mustard yellow. Alright, that's good enough. Close enough. Alright, and we are an artificer, so we're good there. Hey, Cho Nijimura. Okay, we're good to go. Looks like an attempt to make Giorno. Yeah, that's true. But you know what? Here's the good thing. When I'm making Giorno, there are a lot of like female haircuts in the game that are a lot closer because they have like the buns and rolls and stuff. So that might ironically be easier. All right, this is. Hey, what? Hang on. She got a bad though. All right, no, there you go. Keicho's got taste. All right, and then if he's on the team, we're gonna immediately kick him off. Bye, Keicho.
What's up for
We'll level you up when you actually become a member of the party. Bye. All right, now let's talk to this chick. Let's go ahead and save, and then let's talk to her. Me and my pompadour.
You messing with my cake? It's too. They're gonna burn this pretty
I
place
just-
for the glory of the absolute.
I just saved your life. Show some
Kill your
gratitude.
face off. I ain't got a whole lot. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off.
Nice story. Buy it for a copper in a tavern nearby. His face is Tobey Maguire. Like now, you just need Garfield to finish the set. Yeah, man.
It's the truth.
Triple Spider-Man playthrough when?
Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to
Do I have
find
have I gotten a suggestion for Spider-Man? Let me check. I feel like that's one we would get. Let me go to my list. No, that's the builds. Hang on. Okay, Spider-Man. Let's see. For comic book characters, we have Captain America, Green Arrow, Gambit from the X-Men, and I think that's it. Yeah, we only have those so far. For video game characters, we do actually have some interesting ones on there. You can't actually free her. Yeah, no, I'm definitely not gonna try. She's rude and bad and evil. But for video game characters, we have Mario and Wario. I'm probably gonna do Mario, Luigi, Wario. Probably not Waluigi, bro. Couldn't even get into Smash. We got Link, Vessel from Hollow Knight, Solid Snake, Solaire, Ganondorf, Falco, Raiden from Mortal Kombat, Bowser, Leon Kennedy, Demo Man from Team Fortress 2, Jonathan Joestar, of course I'll do all of Part 1, Doomslayer, that's a little topical because Dark Ages just came out, Sora from Kingdom Hearts, Sonic, Olimar, and Ridley. So I definitely have, like, out of all the suggestions I have, most of them are video game characters. It's like a ton of them. I'm not getting you out of there. I already told you what I know. I'll find the priestess myself. Not a chance you can rot in that cage. Loser. Alright, what are we on to next? Wee.
Even your cages are boring.
Shut up back there. She's still talking. I'm about to run your fade, chick. Alright. Oh boy, we're on to the Harpies. And I ain't talking about the cool group that is nice and helps people. Definitely should cash in on Doomslayer first. Well, there's just one problem with that. We're already like 10 hours into the Josuke run. Yeah. Also, so I try to do them by time. So like, for example, all the requests I got on my first video, the Little Mac video, they have priority over the requests made in the second video because those people have been waiting longer to get their request. And Doomslayer was one that I just got on the second video, the Can You Beat Baldur's Gate 3 as Simon and Richter Belmont? I'm gonna try to animal handling him. Oh, nice. Dead on. Alright, and I got 15 experience. We're not gonna use the elevator because there's too many of us, but at least we have it now. It's like, I think Ike Main said that earlier. At least we have the elevator, even if it's broke. And it don't work. Alright, here we go. This is gonna be a pain in the ass, and Koichi's already kind of damaged, so... Should I do the loot thing? I might come back to it, we'll see. I'm more concerned with just getting the Harpers done for now. Yeah, it's already saving my game just by me stepping in the area. I remember okay, so the first time I ever played the game, the first time ever, I was playing by myself, and I only ever made it, like, through Act 1. I think I made it to, like, Grimforge, and then I started doing runs for YouTube, and that was when I first beat the game. But my first time ever playing the game just for fun, I played on Tactician difficulty because it was the highest difficulty available back then, and I'm an experienced D&D player, so I was like, okay, well, if I do a lower difficulty, it's not going to be, like, challenging for me. But man, nope, listen, this fight took me like a million years. Listen. I'm gonna be standing at, well, yeah, okay, I'll listen.
Sweet melody beckons you. It vibrates.
Struggle against the music's pull, and I have advantage, and I have a +2, so yeah, I'm definitely getting through that one. Get back, it's a trick. Yeah, alright. They rolled really good on initiative. 2 13s. Wait, how'd they beat how'd they beat Jotaro? Jotaro rolled a 14, and I rolled a 15. Y'all a bunch of cheating bitches. Oh, that's why. Oh, everyone got lured. Okay, she broke free because she got smacked. Let's see. Shadow Lash. Wow, I can't reach her. That's crazy. God dang it. Can I pull her towards me? Oh, what? I can reach? What? Oh, she succeeded on the con save. Gay. Oh, I'm sorry. Alright. Let's see if I can... Oh, I don't think she's... Does she have a knockback ability? No, I don't think so. Oh, what the heck? I'm gonna lose if I don't anyway. Okay. Josuke's just flipping out. Like I said, these guys, they don't have like a lot of health, but they... Oh, brother, just downed me in one hit. They are dangerous because they can literally, no matter how many people you have on your team, they just lock you out. Yeah, I gotta get over to her. Okay. We run up to her. Ah, I can't. I can't even reach with a dash. I gotta double dash just to get to her. And there goes another one. We might just have some people die here. Oh, she killed the kid. See, this is where the fun starts, right? Things are going really horribly, and things are all going so bad. More enemies mod. I forgot there's only 3 harpies in the base game. Yeah. And only 3 is still pretty, like, life-ending. They've already, like, taken out 2 of my people and killed the kid. But wait! There's this really cool thing that I can do. It's called going to home, closing the game, giving it a second, and then I just hop right back in. Oh, it's crazy. Oh, it's crazy. It really just is that simple. Wow. Yeah, like I'm not gonna like let the kid die. All right, forget that. Ugh. Like I said, I'm not too attached to the game being honor mode, but I must confess, if I could just beat it on honor mode, I'm just gonna do that. Also, it kind of looked bad for me if I have like a team of 20 people and I lose on honor mode. I'm like, well, it's on nightmare difficulty, so you wouldn't get it. I think I talked about that in my Little Mac video, a smidge. I was like, yeah, I didn't want to lose on honor mode, so I just like went home, reloaded my last save. Easier to separate someone and slide into combat like, oh, that is a good idea, isn't it? I'm trying to think about how I want to position them. All right. These loading screens take a while. You know, it'd be so much easier if I could just get Rohan to, like, open himself up and be like, I am immune to the luring song of a harpy. But no, unfortunately, it does not appear that I can do something like that. Harumph. Alright, let's see if that's enough separation. Worst comes to worse, we can always just reload. Alright, let's see if I don't fail this check again, because I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it every time. Nat 20. I could have really used that with any other roll ever. Yeah, everything can be fine. Wait, did they all get lured too? Yeah, dang it. No. They gotta be a little farther back. That's okay. We'll see how it goes. Oh wow, there's one up there. Also, Josuke got incredibly close. 10 damage. Okay, so that's a save. Let's do Tasha's. Whoa, it worked! Yo, I can't believe that worked. I was doing that with the full expectation that that was gonna be a fart in the wind. All right, now we're like basically back up to full health. This is fantastic. This is going much better. All right. Can you not go that far? Bro's got like no movement. That's fine. Is DC on the check? I actually don't remember. I'll tell you in a second. Not next turn because it's gonna be the harpy, but I'll roll around to the other. Rock throw, you jerk. Actually, Quichi is now primed to protect the child. Let me see. What is the save on their lure? Where is it? Oh, doesn't say. Who knows? So this is Okuyasu. Should I head over there and help Bozo? Rohan seems to be on the case, so I gotta protect this kid. Yep, go down and punch her. What? Go down and punch her. Oh, you missed. Well, it happens to the best of us. He really is a reliable guy. Yeah, man, friggin' Koichi, always coming in clutch. It's crazy. She's still laughing. That's good. Let's all jump her. Stand. Wow, that did 11 damage. He didn't even do anything yet. Wow, he crit. Jotaro with being the reliable. Wow. Okay, let's see. Shadow Lash? Yeah, it's got advantage for some reason. And it still missed. That's nuts. Let's go ahead and Flurry of Blows. It's not like she uses her key for anything else. Yep, take it out. That's all she wrote. Let's have you go down here. And start making your way over to that there, them harpies. Alright, good first round. Good first round, everyone. And now let's do Mud. Dora! Dora, 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 Dora. Oh, it didn't hit anyone. Wow. Oh, I should do my stand. That way I can still damage them both. There we go. Even if I get knocked out, I still at least did something. See, this is a perfect opportunity to throw some pens. Although I guess it depends. Let's kill this one first. And then see if I can't jump all the way over there. Yink. Nice. 11 damage, stand, summon, followed by a crit is basically how the first Jotaro versus Kira fight went. Yeah, really? He smashed him right in the face. I really like that moment because it's like, I think it does a good job of being like, yeah, okay, he's not the main character anymore, but this guy was like 10 years ago, he was the same guy that defeated Dio. Like this Kira guy, he doesn't know what's up. He has not gone through the same things that Jotaro has. You know, Jotaro's more experienced. He has the strongest stand in the entire world. You know, this is not your average everyday threat. This is Jotaro Kujo, you know? So, yeah, I liked that scene. I thought it was really well done. Mercury. Oh, no. Oh, I thought she was about to hit the kid. I was gonna be like, hell no. Alright. There we go, and then... Oh, come on, man. Okay, what now? She's going after Yukako. Oh, a crit, too. And Jotaro got lured. Damn. At least he's closer to the harpy. Okay, she definitely needs to heal. Go ahead and Shadow Lash. And yeah, do a knockback, sure. Okay. Lured so he doesn't get to do anything. That's unfortunate. Rohan, gotta break free. No! Rohan. She's singing, so I'm not concerned with her, like, doing stuff. Oh, wait, she can still do stuff. Oh, sorry, Josuke. Resisted the song. Alright, you can finish her off. Good. This is actually going really well. I think I just did, like, I think I got really bad, like, luck on the first attempt. Let's see, is that... That should be close enough right there to attack the harpy. Come on, that's gotta be close enough. No, I'm right out of range. No. Kid, come on. Little bro. Isn't that what you youngsters say, little bro?
Fall by my hand.
Alright, Ike. See you later, man. And thank you for the good luck, and thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate you guys dropping in all the time. Yeah, stream's almost over. It's probably gonna end after this fight. So I do appreciate you guys sticking by, and you know, if you have to dip out, you know, no worries. I totally understand. Looks like we're not gonna be able to reach her either. That's fine. I'm not even gonna bother. Yukako. Oh, Yukako with the clutch dodge, and then Jotaro's gonna get hit with a crit. But hopefully that wakes him up against the lure next round. Let's see. Before finishing puberty, Jotaro beat Dio. Now he has dad strength. Yeah, man. He like evolved. He knows what it is like to go even further beyond. Let's just use the Shadow Lash on her. This is becoming a pain in the ass to have to deal with her. Come on. Use the Shadow Lash. What are you doing? Oh, it's out of range. She used all her movement. Well, it can still use the Psychic Hammer. Pull the target closer. How did you do that? You suck. And you're still out of range. You double suck. Okay. Should I just punch her? I think I'm just gonna punch her. I think I'm just gonna punch her.
I think you can take me on.
Jotaro absolutely destroyed Kira. Was my second favorite scene in part 4, beat out only by Kira getting destroyed by Josuke physically. He realized for a second time that he's not that guy. Really, right? It's like the whole time he's like, I'm a killer, you know, I like hunt people, right? And you know, to some degree, rightfully so, he thinks he's about that action. But then he gets like put in his place with the realization of the fact that like you attack weak people that can't defend themselves. You may be a killer and you know how to like end a human life, but you're not a fighter. You can't stand up and bang with people like Jotaro and Josuke who can like Jotaro fought against Dio with like full vampire powers, and we saw how powerful vampires are when that no-name vampire guy that Dio turned into a vampire at the beginning of part 1, when he like punched a concrete wall and completely shattered it. Like, Jotaro was fighting Dio with that power, with way more power, because he's like a fully realized Joestar blood-fueled vampire. And he had the world. And he was throwing a steamroller down onto Jotaro, and Jotaro was still able to fight him off long enough to freeze time and escape. Like that is a level of power that a serial killer, somebody who hunts innocent people, you can't get to that level of power. It's just not happening. What do you? There, go there. Flash, then knock back. Sure. I can't reach you for anything else, but, Rohan. Pen throw. Go. Kya.
There goes nothing.
True, only combative stand users. He beats outright is Koichi. Yeah, he beats, Koichi, like, right after Koichi first gets Act 3. And also, Koichi is one of the people with, like, the least experience and one of the weaker stands in terms of, like, raw physicals. So, like, not to knock Kira, right? Kira's not a bad fighter, but Kira's definitely more of a strategic fighter than he is like an outright powerhouse, right? Everything he has in power, he gets from like the special abilities of his stands, right? Like his different bombs. Daisan Bakuda, Baitos Dusto. Where's Mirian or whatever his name is? Let me swap to Josuke. Poor Josuke, he's stuck on a rock. All right, let me talk with Margaret Thatcher, Meghan Merkel, and then we'll probably wrap up the stream just because it's like only a half hour short. We're making pretty decent progress. They're gone. You're all right. Go back to your parents. Stop sniveling. They're gone.
Yes.
Take a breath, slowly. You're safe now. Blah 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 blah.
Find a boy called Don.
Well, actually, you know what? It's a whole half hour. I might stay on for a little longer if you guys don't mind bearing with me here. Go ahead and use a short rest to heal up a bit. Go ahead and use some health potions. A health potion. That was pretty good. Yeah, let me see what I have next on my list. I have like a lot of small stuff. I don't have a lot of big stuff. Like, I don't plan to get to the goblin camp in this session. I'm going for a swim. Let's see. Next is the goblins in the secret passage. That's like 3 goblins. That's not going to be hard. Then the absolute siblings. It's like 2 people. And then I will get to the blighted village, and we'll go from there. Do I have enough strength? Yes, I do. Good. Wasn't sure.
Let's see what those harpies were hoarding.
Read the Miriam note, the Ring of Color spray, and then we're going to fast travel to the Emerald Grove environment. Or whatever it's called. Alright. I don't know if we're gonna get Karlach today either. We might. There's all the knocked out goblins. What am I looking at? Oh, I'm actually going to the goblins in the secret passage. So it's actually fine that I'm already out here. Here we go. Do I want to talk with Raphael? Why not? What the heck? We got like, again, we got like 30 minutes left, so it's all fine and dandy. Let's head up. Doing a little extra out-of-the-way stuff isn't too bad. You know, little side stuff. Okay. Alright, let's mess with some spiders. Actually, let's go ahead and get the silver pendant. That's a good... That was, like, the only reason I was even remotely successful in my solo run. Was I could just give myself guidance. Let's do a nature check. We passed the nature check.
The creatures clutch the pouch.
Let's do animal handling because police. Oh, I'm not good. Looks like these spiders are a little more stray cat. No, I'll fight them for XP if I have to. Let me go for a sleight of hand check. Yeah, no, I'm not. No. Let's fight. Let's go. Took 2 damage. Wait. Come on, let's fight.
At the back of the crevice lies a bag, enfolded in the shittiness.
Oh, you have to try multiple times and fail. Oh, okay, well, I guess I won.
The spiders.
I wouldn't mind fighting them to
A cluster of
get,
spiders
reach in and crush the spiders, yeah. There we go. Okay. We'll just beat them up normally. Mink. Mink. Well, that one actually didn't kill him. Mink. Wow, these guys really love living on 1 health. Wow. Koichi, what are you doing all the way over there, man? Come on. You gotta be reliable, dude. Alright. I hit Jotaro instead by accident. God dang it. Ah, he no longer thinks you're reliable. Alright. Let's see. 1 left. Just go hit him. There we go. It only cost me a Koichi punch to the face. Koichi's signature right hook. Aggressive crag spider. More like aggressive crackhead. Alright, yeah, that was my own bass boosted vine sound effect. Deal with it, yeah. Also, I'm not taking all the explosive barrels. Can't be bothered. Here we go. Back on the road again. I'm surprised Raphael didn't show up. He's Koichi-ing it. Yeah. Famous Koichi technique. Koichi punch. He's like a Pokemon. All he can say is his own name. Koichi, Koichi. Alright. Down we go. Down you go! Famous quote from... Oh, I was flying for a second there. Famous quote from Cartho Nassi from Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Down you go! It's like the only thing he ever says. Oh, I failed to find the very clear door right here that is being highlighted as a door. Alright. Gotta worry about the eagle eye thing, but I'll just save and load if it gives me problems.
Let's be careful.
Ouch.
Did some bleeding arts show up? Kill 'em!
Aw. He was mean to me. He's farther back. He's like the farthest back, so I'll just have him fight the tracker. Okay. And then... Oh, that would've been funny.
Never a dull moment.
Oh, I got a friend online there. So he can knock him back with his punch, so maybe I'll just do that.
You picked the wrong fight, friend.
Oh, okay, he just knocked him out. Cool. That also works.
Time to press ahead.
Wait, who's the... Oh, the guy. I was like, who just entered combat? Let's have him use a key point to dash down there. I know there's mud on the ground, which makes things a little difficult, but that's okay. Good thing about Rohan is he's one of my few ranged units. Ooh, nice dodge. Okay. I want him to go after the person who's, like, farthest away, because he's ranged and he's close. Yeah, do him. Hey! Throw the ball bearing. There you go. I don't know why it doesn't prone them, but that's fine. Oh, I'm not gonna bother there. Don't kill the guy. Aw. Threw acid on Poor girly. Isn't he like right here? Hang on. Where'd that guy jump to? Thought he... I don't know. I'm having like a senior moment. You'll have to excuse me. I am like 24. We're known for our senior moments.
Seems like the best way.
Oh, he resisted it. Boo.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
All right. For this, let's generate a magic stone. Go to the edge here.
One day I'll catch a break.
And throw it at someone. Throw it at you. You're causing problems. Yeah, take damage, fool.
Blood comes easy these days.
Alright, Okuyasu, he's gonna have to dash. He ain't built for that ranged life. What? He can make it all the way? That's a lot of movement, bro. He moved 20 meters in like one thing. And through mud, too. I'm honestly pretty impressed. Okay. Alright, well, that's Okuyasu for you. Bro runs 20 meters in 6 seconds and then proceeds to miss his attack. Let's have Koichi. So there's all 3 of them. They're like right there. Let's have him dash. Can he reach this guy? No. Can he reach this guy? Yes, but we're gonna go to this guy because he's the one threatening an attack of opportunity. There we go. To complement Okuyasu's critical miss, we get Koichi with a critical hit. Very nice.
From here.
All right, Rohan, I'm gonna need you to punch him, and then I'm gonna actually need you to do it again. Good job, Rohan, for the win. All right, you're next. I don't know why you'd use a disengage as a bonus action only to, like, try to shoot me from right there. But whatever. You do you, you know. Get you.
Hope your soul is in good hands.
Yink. Oh, my. Trust me, guys. I'm the main character. All right, I'm the main character. Just trust me. Believe me. It's not Koichi. Koichi is not the main character of Part 4. Please. Please, trust me. No, everyone is not trusting me. It's a really close range flash. Let's use pull. Pull! There we go, it worked. Very nice.
What now?
And there's Jotaro Kujo. Oh, he's just shy. But he can make it because of his extended range. Very nice. Very nice. Keep going, keep going. No! No, he can't make it. Alright, well, at least I can do this. I'll go to this one because he has more health. He, with reduced health, until I threw that rock, he still had more health than that guy has in full. So, yeah. Not enough space. What do you mean, bro? Watch my drive. Okay, Okuyasu's just not hitting today. He's just decided that he's not going to hit anyone. That bird's still trying to do something. Whack. And then... whack. Come on, Koichi!
So much for peace.
Alright, whack. And then... brother. Why do they keep using Nimble Escape and then just standing there and getting shot? It's kind of nutty. It's kind of buck nutty, one might even say. Alright, 1... 2... Yeah, Josuke with the karate kick. Alright. That's those 3 bozos dealt with. Now we gotta wake this guy up. I gotta do it as Josuke, because Josuke's the healer. Does Josuke need to be healed? Yeah, he kinda does. There we go. Now you're gonna heal yourself. Alrighty then.
Oh, thank you, thank you. thought I was gonna die down here.
The goblins, nobody looking for you. I'm surprised the goblins didn't gut you. Don't thank me. I'm gonna finish what they started. How did those goblins slip into the grove? Now, I'd be surprised that nobody's looking for them.
I must tell.
Alright. Goodbye, friend. Get out of the way! Magmashim! Or whatever that tiefling lady called the druid earlier. Dang infernal speakers. Alright. It's the thieves' tools, why not? Make sure we all walk through the acid, of course. Also, turn off this stupid bird thing. It did damage to us. Stupid bird thing.
Watch how you go.
Oh, I need to disarm it. Gee, I wonder what's gonna happen. I'm probably gonna fail. Oh, I won! I succeeded! I should just, Oh, no, I can't. Oh, God. I forgot I can't lockpick stuff. That's gonna be so annoying. Ah! Okay, whatever. Gonna leave it. It's not worth it. Alright, what's next? Kill the absolute siblings. Can do. I was thinking I might consider healing, but honestly, it's not that big of a deal. They're not that strong. They've given me trouble in the past, but only because of, like, extremely restrictive challenge run rules.
Something's wrong.
And I do plan to be entirely open and honest with them, so they're definitely going to want to pick a fight. Strange symbol. I'll freeze and hold my hands up. You know, I mean no harm or anything. I'll hold his stare, just because I kind of feel bad for him. I don't know what's going on with my noggin. There goes Edwin.
Do you have orders for us? We were
You're mistaken. I'm no true soul. Or what? A true soul?
A true soul.
First I'll ask what it is.
And when the time comes, the true soul.
And I'll say, you're mistaken, I'm no true soul. And then they're gonna be like, kill him! And it's like, oh, okay, well, I guess you guys are not good people. Alright, let's go for Shadow Lash. On the warrior, or no, not the warrior lady, on the, she's like the wizard lady. She causes problems. Kill her!
Still on my feet.
Alright, Okuyasu, go ahead and,
Here we go again.
There we go. And then... Should I even bother? Sure, I'll just... stay as is. Ah, he threw another Cossack bulb or acid vial or whatever. This is not like a stand summoning situation. Take all his stuff. Where did bald guy go? There he goes, Andric.
Another day, another fight.
Critical miss. I saw I had like a 50% chance, but I didn't think it'd be like that. Luckily, Jotaro still has 10 rounds of Astral Self-Arms, so... Well... Interesting. There we go.
Come on, can't stay idle.
Get him. Get him, Koichi. Get him. Wow, Koichi with the double hit. Very good, my man.
This is worth the cost.
Just punch him like normal. There we go. Fantastic.
What now?
I don't want to talk with you. And they're just knocked out. I'm not going to let this tadpole get into my brain, though. That's for sure.
Why let its host's memories go to waste?
Strength for sure. I'm just going to try to resist it through sheer power of will. 17, got it. I am going to stomp the little bugger. Oh, I missed. Hang on. Let me try that again. There we go. You know what? I'm gonna get Jotaro to I kill it? There we go. Got Jotaro to blow it into smithereens. There we go.
What are they?
All right, I'm gonna leave the owlbear alone. Not gonna try to pick a fight with the owlbear, but I think I'm just gonna go ahead and head to the Blighted Village, see if I can't get some experience points from tricking them into not picking a fight with me. Also, I'll go ahead and use another short rest since everyone's pretty low on health at this point. All right, scrapwood shield, not much of a thing there. All right, let's go ahead and grab up all the loot from these chests. And let's go talk with Liam and Aridin and Refrimberter or whatever her name is. Want to use Aridin? You with the Gen Z broccoli haircut. Knock it off with that foul blood stuff.
Yeah, whatever you say. Don't matter anymore. Tieflings. Goblins. Gods, this contract was cursed from the first.
That's a bit rude because people died, but maybe not even that one. What was the contract? What are you talking about, nerd?
There's a gold ain't any use.
Leroican. I might take a shot at it myself.
I give you all I've got's the contract.
Thanks, I'll take it. I'm gonna wait for you guys to leave, and then I'm gonna loot the corpses of all your allies. And the one goblin that you bozos were actually able to kill. Thanks. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeet. Got him. Alright, before I go to the Blighted Village, yeah, let's go ahead and get Scratch. And then, can't reach. It's standing right in front of me.
A dead boar.
That's
like it's been touched by
courtesy of Astarion there. I got the nat 20. Like, oh look, it's got giant puncture wounds in its neck. Yeah, we'll go ahead and visit with Scratch, get him to go back to the... Scratch can be police. There you go. Scratch can be police. We'll get Scratch on our team. And then I'll go get Karlach. And then I'll go to the Blighted Village. Reach out and pet him. Animal handling. 14, let's go.
The dog lowers his convinced that you're harmless. He turns his attention back to the corpse. Around his neck is a collar.
You're all right, Scratch.
Heartbroken whine. The dog bows.
Pet.
The dog whimpers nervously.
Come on, Scratch,
The dog
follow
looks
me.
at his owner with sad eyes.
Okay, hold out
The
your
dog sniffs
hand.
you.
Alright, 15 experience for getting Scratch. Nice. How close are we to next level? Oh, we're very close. We might even get it before the end of the stream today. Alright, jump across. Jump around, jump around, jump around. I'll also go ahead and grab the smuggler ring, even though I don't really plan to use it any. Oh, it's the next bush. Huh? Oh, there it is. There we go. Surprised you don't get any XP for, like, finding that tiny little hidden item. There's half my party just not even attempting to come along.
Let's move.
Maragmashrim. Even though they totally have the jump distance to do that. I'll get these guys far enough away so that they don't all, like, go back. Who all is missing over there? It's Rohan and I think Yukako. Okay.
Still alive.
Rohan. Up across. Okay. And then we'll grab Yukako.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
There we go. Whole party got across. And we're gonna have to do that all over again in 5 seconds when I'll probably just fast travel them, because it's honestly faster to just walk back. Alright.
Never a dull moment.
Josuke, you're gonna be the one to talk to Karlach. Catch her Karlachin'. Alright. And we're probably not going to make Yuya or Akira or Kira in this stream, because it's gonna take an hour. It always does. Takes like half an hour to an hour to make these characters. Let's see. I know you. You're the monster the Blade of Frontiers is hunting.
God, you with the so-called Paladins of Tyr? Or straight from the Grand Devil herself?
What quarrel do you have with these paladins? Yeah, I'll be kind of inquisitive.
Believe me, these guys are anything but
a great heat. Then you're lost in the blood war.
What's that?
Tadpole. We know all about that. I'm Josuke Higashikata.
You're so the latest yappy little dog she sicked on nearby. A group of dopes.
Oh, cool, the hot lady. Yeah.
Want to help me take them down?
Okay. Yeah, I'll agree to help you here.
We can work on evicting this parasite and take Faerun.
Sounds great. You go back to camp. We don't want you here.
Sounds boring.
It is. Goodbye. I take all your supplies too. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and... Is there a fast travel point on this side? I think there is, but it's closer to Flint and everything, and I am not ready to do Flint. Not turn-based mode. Fast travel. Alright. Now just walk across. Head into the Blighted Village. Hopefully intimidate the goblins into not picking a fight with me. It'd be good XP, but you already get decent XP for convincing them not to fight you. And then you also don't have to go through, like, the... kind of the bog of fighting all the goblins on the roofs. It's just going to be me dashing for a couple turns until I get to them, and then I pummel them into the ground. Alright. Probably going to go for intimidation or something. Josuke does have an intimidating side to him. It's just not one that he readily and often relies on. It's good that they notice the trap, because that helps. I think that gives you like a better dialogue option. Go ahead and save. And there we go. We got another level. Nice. We can level up before we end the stream today. I know you're there. Show yourself.
No fun in skewing a pig what doesn't know he's cooked.
There'll be no skewering happening here. Now let me pass.
Or you turn around.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you.
Intimidation. Because they're threatening to kill him and his friends. I feel like that rises to the level of, like, now I'm going to try to fight you. 19. A flat, raw 19. I saw that it was a 15 and that I had no bonuses. I was like, oh, cool. Another hot lady? Excuse me? Yeah, that's right. I am more than you bargained for. Keep your nose clean. You keep your nose clean. You shut up, goblin. What's next on the list? Okay. We did the absolute siblings. We're going to go ahead and do the ogres. I'm probably going to kill them because they want to eat me. Then I'm going to save Barkus and do the phase spider section. I don't know if I'm going to do all that today, but I am about to level up, so we can do that. Let me save first so I don't get destroyed. Saving Barkus is pretty easy because, again, you just have to pass a check. But if you fail that check, it becomes less easy. Alright. Let me swap back to my build list. Now we're finally getting out of sticking to monk. Alright. Now we're going barbarian. Yeah, should probably get our hands on that as fast as possible. Just in case. Barbarian. That's all there. Next, I think, is Jotaro. Yes, indeed. Jotaro is going to be So he's got all 3 of his monk levels. So what is he on to next? He's going to be Aesthetic Mystic. Okay, we'll go ahead and take that then. And what's this for? Let's see. I actually am not sure. Again, I keep getting 1 level of Mystic, and I don't know why. It's fine, though. Not like we're short on levels. Let's see. We can do this, and I guess we could do, Delusion in the sense that, like, in one of those instances, like, for instance, when Dio dumps the road roller on him, when he's like, oh, I squished Jotaro, but actually he froze time and teleported behind him. It's like, oh, you thought I was there, but I actually wasn't. Alright, let's see. I have an idea of some psionic disciplines I might be interested in, but don't know for sure. Let's see. Mastery of Time, what does that give me? Advantage on perception checks is fine. Become hasted. You get time stop, but I don't really like the time stop they give. It just banishes 1 creature for like 1 turn. I think this psionic discipline would be better for like Made in Heaven. Delusion for the Darby fight. Yeah, true. Like he's like, oh, I have like a winning hand or whatever, and he's like, ah, and he just like bugs out for no reason. I might do time just for nothing else. Transcendent Form is kind of like a stand, but I mean we already have the other thing. Yeah, your physical form increasing the range of your psionic talents and whatever have you, and you get like spectral arms. We can do this for our normal thing. Go aesthetic for our subclass, and then for our single thing that we get, we can go Master of Time. Don't know if I plan to use them a whole lot, but at least I have it. Alright, who is next? Koichi Hirose. So, we have 3 levels of Monk. Now we're going into Fighter. Yeah, let's just take another level of Fighter, and we get Action Surge now, baby! Woo, yeah! That's what it's all about! Let's just do this, and then let's go... We're not getting into Wizard yet, so we can leave... Well, by the time we get to Wizard, we'll kind of be far along, so... Let's start leveling into it a little bit. Alright, next up is, I want to guess, Okuyasu? Maybe Rohan, but I'm going to say Okuyasu. Okuyasu, let's go! I'm pretty sure the order is totally random. Let's see, okay, so he's got 2 levels of Monk. 2 levels of, or 1 level of Fighter. Let's go 3 to get him his stand. Astral Self, there we go. Rohan? Rohan, yeah, man, I'm so smart. It's crazy how smart I am. Okay, so he has 1 level of Mystic, and so I think we're gonna go ahead and with Rohan as well, and just get that 3rd and final level of Monk to get Way of the Astral Self. There we go. So it's gotta be like Yukako next, right? Yes, it is. Okay. So she's got her 1 level of Monk, 1 level of Mystic, and 1 level of Wizard. Go ahead and take another level of Wizard, see what we can get. She's supposed to be a Conjuration Wizard. What other stuff do I have? I have Scribe, Transmutation. That's pretty cool. Okay. Conjuration. Do you have like a tentacle attack or something? No. Okay. Guess I'll just commit rope neck. I'm basically gonna end up getting something I'm never gonna use. Sure, we can do Expeditious Retreat and Enhance Leap. Oh. Yeah, that's fine. Like I said, her stuff takes a little while to get off the ground. I think that's everyone. Alright, and just in time for the stream to end. Alright, folks, we're gonna go ahead and save it and lock it down. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys coming out. And I hope you guys enjoyed the stream today. It was a little more action-packed than our last one because our last stream, the first one, was a lot of like laying the groundwork and everything. But we have, let's see, look at the list and see how far along we are. We've gotten all the companions in the area. We just finished that with Karlach. We've finished the Withers dungeon. We've stopped the assassin. We dealt with the Goblin Girl, the Harpies, the Goblins in the Secret Passage. And we took care of the Absolute Siblings. So we finished everything in the area before the Blighted Village. In the next stream, which, God willing, will be tomorrow, we're gonna deal with the Ogres off in that direction over there. The Ogres with, like, the warped headband, so we can give that to Rohan. Then we're gonna go and we're gonna save Barkus over at the windmill. Then we're gonna go down the well and take care of the phase spiders. That should all be easy enough. And then, instead of heading straight for the Goblin Camp, we're actually going to take a detour and deal with some of the gnolls. We're going to save Floric. We're going to do the Zent stuff. We're going to expose Kaga. We're going to make sure we fully explore the entire area before getting to the Goblin Camp proper. Trying to gather up as much experience points as possible. We might even be able to hit level 4, maybe even level 5 before we get to the Goblin Camp. We'll see. But yeah, thank you guys for coming. I hope you enjoyed. And I, again, hope to see you tomorrow. I'll be streaming again, I think. That's the current plan. And I will let you guys know when I'm streaming on YouTube. I think I'll say something on Discord. I'll say something on my Twitter. So if you guys can stop by, feel free to. We'd love to have you. Yeah, I'll see you later, Maxwell. Have a nice day, man. And same for everyone else. I'll see you guys later, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Peace.